All right. You ready for this sync clap?
Should we do it at the same time? Or no?
Yeah, got to sync it up.
Right. 3, 2. Well, I got to get a grip on it first. 3, 2, 1. Capture on
Dude,
mine.
it fucking just clipped the fuck out of it. But it sounds fucking probably sick. All right, I'm going to do another one just to be sure. We just need the one, so we're good.
Well.
So you just took away my whole thing, so it's just...
Yeah, I kind of just stole your whole flow.
I'm going to do another one. And
well, you do one too. You do one too. Okay. That's going to be confusing later.
Ooh.
Then I was going to trip out.
No, that's me. I have to sync up everything.
You're going to trip out.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode number 10 of the Yap Squad.
Woo!
Unfortunate news today. We lost another one.
Yep, he's gone forever.
No, he just had some, Angel had some prior convictions. Is that the right thing to say?
Commitments. He has a felony.
He had to, apparently dogs can't watch themselves for 8 hours and, so he has to go watch his family's dogs. You know, my family, if we were going out of town for the night, we could just leave the dogs there. We give them food because we'll be back in the morning. Yeah. Like, let them out before you leave and let them back out whenever you go.
The part that confused me, too, is his brother's like 16. Like, yeah,
he said his brother's not even going to be there. Oh. So also L family taking his brother on vacation and not him.
That is kind of crazy. Fucking dude. How old were you the first time you got put in charge of the house?
Like 11, 12-ish. I remember being in... The first time I was allowed to stay at home was probably summer after 5th grade.
I was going to say mine was probably somewhere around there too. Maybe like, I was maybe like 10. I don't know.
Yeah. And even then, like I still like was not allowed to do much because I remember the biggest thing was my dad was like, you cannot have anyone over at the house.
Yeah, me too.
And then I remember we would, because my dad would get home like 2-3 hours after school got out.
Right.
And I remember my friend would come over and we'd hang out, play Xbox or whatever. We'd hear the garage door open and I'd make my friend run out the backyard and then hop over like our fence. And then my dad knew, he had to have known because one day I came in or he came in, he was just like, where is he? I was like,
where is who?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Classic.
And then one day he literally caught him running around the yard.
No way.
And then
he pulled up on him.
He goes, I remember my friend goes, ah! I was like, Jesus Christ, this is terrible.
Was that like a week after he asked you where he was?
It went on for a while. I think he was like, I think my dad just like, my dad definitely probably saw him run away once. And then he just went on like this huge like investigation or like I'm gonna catch him, like not to get him in trouble, but just to like I'm gonna catch him. Yeah,
yeah. That's probably.
I remember one time my dad we didn't hear he came in through the front door instead, so we didn't hear the garage door open, and he came in. I remember this. And he goes, "Aha!" And then he's just like, "Hey, what's up,
dude?" Fucking, I was allowed to use the oven, but like nothing else. And my
no
stuff,
microwave.
Obviously, no. Well, I guess. Fucking, like I mean, like levels above that.
You're allowed to use the oven, but you're not allowed to use the microwave.
Sit right there and don't do fucking anything, and watch.
Watch the door. You had to. They left you on base defense for real.
I was a sentry turret. Fucking, dude. Speaking of like dads trying to like catch you, I used to like smoke weed like every day before school, right?
What?
Whoa. In a state where it's legal.
Papa Mamba, are you hearing this?
Well, he knows now.
Oh, yeah.
But like, it was like 7 a.m. And I used to tell him, I was like, I have a meeting for honors or honor class or whatever the fuck it's called. I already forgot.
Honor? Man, the weed. Oh,
yeah.
It was Honor Society.
Honor Society. I was in it, so it was believable. But
I was in it too. I wasn't honest classes though. Chad, is that real?
Chad, that's not real. Fucking, he drops me off and then he spins the block.
And then you're back.
I was legit. I was walking away from the school, and he's like, "How about you get to class?" I was like, "Fuck." And he didn't catch me with anything because my friend always had it, and he wasn't even there yet. So I don't know why I went that early, but fucking yeah, he spends the block and comes back, and he's just like, "Go to fucking school."
My mom did the same shit. There was like a pizza place across the street that all the cool kids hung out and smoked cigarettes, and I would smoke cigarettes or weed there.
And then want to smoke, piece of shit.
And then I sat there. I remember because my mom would sit there with my brother at school until like it was time to go in. I would want to get there early to go fucking smoke cigarettes. And so they were sitting there waiting. I'm going, like I'm at the thing, and she would always drive past the place. And I remember one time she was just staring at me. I was just like,
"Hey,"
with a fucking cigarette in my hand. I was just like, "Guys,
I think I'm in danger."
And I remember she's like, "So what was that?" I was like, "Oh, I was holding it for somebody. It wasn't mine."
No way.
It worked. It didn't work.
Dude, and then there was the fucking another time I went, and I thought he was like following up because it was like 2 weeks after that first incident. And I'm walking back from the spot, and I see a minivan parked there, and I'm like, "Oh fuck,
Dad?
that's my dad." And I got closer, but my eyesight's fucked up because I'm blind. So I got closer, and it was like a completely different shade. I was like,
"Oh my god!"
I was like, "Oh damn!" I was just tripping for no reason.
You remember when we were looking at our houses and stuff on Google Maps, and we were just going down the street, and like your dad was on his way home or something.
Yeah.
He was just driving
that's my
there.
dad's fucking truck.
That's fucking funny.
Good times. Tell your work story.
No. Let's talk about you some more.
Uh-oh.
So you still talking to that girl?
Wes. I started swiping again.
Oh, back on the grind.
Back on the grind. I didn't really end things, I guess.
Just kind of
there's nothing to end.
Distance,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I just kind of distanced myself. But
you distance or she or like mutual?
I mean, she's still trying to message me. I just don't answer. I'll probably send her something later when I'm drunk as fuck and just be like, "Hey,
what's up?
What up?" Yo,
the Riz Master.
Hey,
did I tell you this story of like how I was at H&M with my girlfriend and we were in line and there's these girls behind us and I'm just like, and they look older, so I was just like, surely these are like other adults,
right?
And then I hear the girl go, "Yeah, so I got in the car with Jimmy and he was like trying to riz me up," and I was just like, "You can't do that. You got L Riz for real." And I was just like, never mind, these are 13-year-old girls.
Oh no, they watch Kais and that.
I think no, there's fucking TikTok brain, like actual TikTok brain. I'm just like, holy fuck, that's actually people actually. I thought that was just a TikTok comment thing. No, people were talking like that for real.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
bad.
Holy fuck, that's crazy.
One of my friends from back in the day, the one who followed, he might hear this. Who knows?
Shout him out. Shout him out.
Shout out. I'm not gonna say his name.
Well, his name is public.
Shout out Sean. But he's a teacher now, and he's at the school that I went to, like when I was a kid.
So in high school or?
Well, my school was like 3rd through 12th.
What does he teach? What does he? Oh wait, maybe. Huh?
How did she do that?
That was me, I think. What does he teach?
English.
Ooh.
So the worst one.
What a nerd.
And then,
you got to be a special type of someone to teach English.
Real. And then,
not in a bad way, by the way, Sean. I love you. You were one of your number one fan. If we had badges, you'd have that founder club badge.
Real. But he was telling me the other day, he's like, these kids are fucking brain dead. Like every 3 words they say is a word I don't know. And he's not.
Yeah, I mean, he's your age.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I mean? 24.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why I keep thinking like you're like 22.
Yeah. But point being, they're fucking stupid as fuck now. I don't know.
So what grade ish? Like middle, high, or?
I didn't even ask. I forgot.
Because I mean, it's gotta be more middle.
I think he teaches like 9th grade or maybe 8th.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's kind of a beggars can't be choosers thing because there's like no teaching jobs, I guess.
The Rizzers, I can just imagine like an essay, like the Rizzler's Advantage or some shit.
Oh my fucking god,
the Giga Chad mindset.
You think his kids are mewing?
I wish that I was in school when these things that that are because like these words are cooler than what we had.
Real.
I had swag.
Real.
Like
YOLO.
That's all I had. So it's not fair. These kids got it so lucky.
They got so much slang for free. Fucking, you know what else? You know why it was like that too? Is because in our day, like words didn't travel like that.
Oh yeah, because we didn't have I didn't have the internet really.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't really even have the internet that much until like 10th grade.
The things that I got that were viral, I didn't get to watch until way later because like I was on dial-up internet and it would take me
Loading the
30
frame
minutes.
by frame.
Yeah, I remember I was my friend slept over and we literally had to watch we just had to watch a DVD, and I remember we watched the Titanic because that's like I didn't have many DVDs,
right?
So we watched the Titanic, and that's a long ass movie.
Did you cry?
And then of course,
every time.
And then I fell asleep, and then we had put a video on YouTube to buffer while we watched this movie. And when we woke up, because we watched the 3-hour movie and then went to sleep, we woke up and it was still halfway buffered. And it was a 3-minute video.
That's fucking crazy.
3-minute fucking video.
Yo, I can't wait to see what this fucking cat does with this keyboard.
This is going to be fucking nuts. I think it was like I'm firing my laser. No I think it was that one.
Oh my God, the ancient tech. Fucking, yeah, but like words didn't really like travel like that. Like you were like, I feel like if a word started on the West Coast, you didn't hear it until like 5 years later on the East Coast.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I got the cat daddy, I was just like, it was already done. It's still traveling for you.
Yep, it'll get here. Just got here, actually. What's the cat daddy?
Where's your father?
I don't think that's it.
Get it?
That's a good one though.
So my work story. All right, as I mentioned last episode,
right.
I am searching for another job. Not necessarily because I dislike my job now, but just because I'm looking to grow and
more monies.
We get more money and stuff like that. And I put in a bunch of applications for a bunch of different like management positions in other places, which is in the management position is just one step above where I'm at now.
Right.
Which is a rung that is a little bit lower. Not necessarily, but like, you know, I kind of got to take that step in order to grow more.
Right. I mean, you're basically a manager.
Yeah.
You just don't have the actual title.
Yeah. And so I didn't think anything of it, but I put it in on Sunday night. And I got a call back like I put it in at work Sunday like at 2 a.m. So it would have been like Monday, 2 a.m.
Right.
I get a call back Monday at 8 a.m. And then they're just like, hey, come in for an interview.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, when? They're like, right now. And that's when I was going to go pick stuff up and do all this like things for the apartment. I was like, I can't now. But I can like literally the next time. Then the next available time was Thursday. It's like, okay, cool. So I go and I don't have the opportunity to talk to like my actual store manager to let him know that I'm doing this.
Right.
Because he works in the mornings, I work at night. Don't really get the opportunity to see him. So I just go. I go to the interview on Thursday and I walk in and I see the HR lady. She comes, first of all, I walk into the store. It's in such a rich part of town and it looks like fancy as fuck. And it's way fucking smaller than my store. So I'm just like, holy fuck.
In this town?
In the town we're going to.
Okay.
And I was just like, holy fuck.
Is that the one we passed?
No.
Did we passed one? No.
Well, maybe, honestly. I don't know, because I remember.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different store.
There's like 10 in that area. So it's hard. But like we passed by it. Or no, I go into it, I'm thinking, this is going to be fucking cake. This is so small. Like, I'm going to. Whoo.
Gotta drink to that.
So I go in, thinking like, wow, this is going to be easy. I go in and they bring me to the HR lady. And I look at her, I'm like, oh shit, I know you. Because I went to a training class and she was there.
I remember that.
And I was like, yo, what's up? I remember you. She's like, oh, I remember you too. And then I was like, yeah, you came. Like we went to the training class together. We went to the like you came to my store to help us with our inventory and everything like that. Like this is awesome. And she's like, yeah. And she started asking me about like work history, shit like that, normal interview stuff. And then she's like, why do you want to go? Like, why do you want to apply here? And I was just like, well, I just want to move up. You know, got to get some shit under the belt. And she's just like, sir. All right, let me go get my store manager. I was like, okay. And like I know some of the store managers in the area, but this guy comes up and he's just like, hey, what's up? I'm the store manager. I was like, oh shit, I know you too.
Yes, sir.
And so this guy is awesome. He came to our store too. We had like this huge visit, and he came to our store and was helping out and like giving direction, like making sure our things were. Yeah, you want to say something?
What the fuck is she doing?
He was like, what the fuck was that about?
She's just fucking stupid. I don't know.
So he was like, he's really sick. I liked working with him. I learned a lot from him. Just like I only had like 30 minutes of FaceTime with the guy
right
before, and I learned a shit ton from him. So I started talking to him, and he was like, does blank know that you're here? And my store manager was like, no. And he's like, what would he say if he like when he finds out that you like came here without telling him? And I was just like, well, he definitely support me,
right.
and he definitely like tell me to follow whatever I feel is right. But he'd also probably be like, might be a little bit disappointed that I'm going behind his back a little bit.
Well, you're kind of not. You just like it would seem that way, but like you just haven't talked to him.
Yeah, and I think that was my biggest point. Was just like I was like, I work nights, man. You know that. Like I just don't have the face to face like I usually do with him. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I get it. Explain to me like what my responsibilities would be. Like he's like, usually I want to like help people that like in this position, I want them to be like knowledgeable in this like stuff already.
Right.
And you don't necessarily have that, but I know that we could form that like easily. And I was just like, yes, you can.
Yes, sir.
And so, then I was like, this is going really well. I started asking him questions about like why other like members of like the management left and like why this position's even open.
Right.
And then he goes on this huge rant about like basically people just promoting up. And people are moving around doing all this stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. So people aren't just like quitting, like they're getting their recognition and leaving. That's right. Good. And so I get there, we keep talking, and he looks like he wants to end it. Or like he's starting to wrap it up. And then I ask, I forget what question I asked. And then he's just like, oh, something about like the back room, like the space in the back room. I was just like, oh yeah, like how big is it in comparison? Because like our back room is fucking huge.
Yeah.
And he's just like, dude, we don't have shit. So I go, he's like,
easy.
He's like, let's go see it. Gives me a tour of the whole fucking store and like shows me everything, tells me how he likes to do things. And I was just like, oh shit, this is basically like an orientation in the sense. Shows me the back.
He wouldn't show you if he wasn't interested, right?
Yeah. So we go through this whole thing, and then at the end I'm like, well, thanks for meeting with me. I learned like literally in that like it was like a 40-50 minute interview. In that 30-40 minute interview, I learned so much about things that I didn't know. And I was so appreciative, and I was just like, this is awesome. Like I like not that like I didn't learn things at my other store, but like this is like fresh pair of pants, you know? Like I want to I'm learning things I haven't had the opportunity to, not because I wasn't granted that opportunity, but because
you didn't know to ask.
Yeah. And so I went right after, and I went to go talk to my other store manager, or my current one.
Drama.
And I was just like, hey, I did this. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I wanted you to know that I did it because I don't want you to be blindsided by, because he's going to call you.
Right.
I don't want you to be blindsided by a call from him when you, like when it happens.
When he checks fucking references or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has to call him anyway because it's basically a transfer, and the manager has to approve it. So he's, no matter what, he'd have to call him. So I was just like, I don't want you to be blindsided. And obviously all the managers are friends and everything like that too. So like they are going to talk. So I was just like, I don't want you to be blindsided. This is fine. Like, I just put in for everything. I don't want you to think that like I'm trying to leave for any reason. I just want to move up.
Yeah.
And then my manager goes on the spiel. He's like, no, I'm going to support you no matter what you decide. But the thing is I don't think that position is what's best for you. And I was just like, how so? And he was just like, so right now, because I mean, we kind of have like the same mindset, me and him, where he's just like, I know that your biggest thing right now is like money. And I don't want you to do this just for, because it'll be like a 30-cent something raise. He's like, I don't want you to do all this just for a 30-cent raise.
Right.
For something that you're possibly going to be locked in for like a year and a half.
Right.
And then he's like, because I'm leaving here soon. I don't know when, but I'm going to leave. I'm going to have my own store and I want to take you with me. But I don't know if you're going to like, if you're going to be locked into that position. I don't know what I'll be able to do, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, fuck, you bring a good point, but I don't know. And then,
I mean, in a lot of ways, he's right.
He is.
But you also have to remember it's the fucking, I'm your boss. I'm going to try to keep you.
Yeah. And I thought about that a little bit more too, thinking that. But I do want to follow him on his journey because like, I mean,
he's a good leader.
Yeah. So I want to follow him. And right. I value, because he asked me, he's like, do you want my work opinion or do you want my personal opinion?
Right.
And I said, I want your personal. I mean, like in all honesty, like I was like, I don't care about your work opinion because I value your personal one because I'm trying to follow your, like the way that you kind of moved up.
Right.
So, and that's what he told me. And I was just like, yeah, I might not take it. I don't know. It's just hard to say because, all this happened. So I felt like I had made and this was yesterday.
Yeah. So
I was like, Thursday morning. So I kind of made up my mind. Yeah, that was yesterday. Sorry. When you work nights, all my fellow night shift workers, you understand that days are fucked up.
Yeah.
I legit thought it was Saturday right now. Because I went to sleep. But anyways, so I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna not go.
Not go to what?
The new one.
Okay.
And again, I'm not even like sure that I have the job like in my hands.
Here's my take. I think being a manager is probably, well, I don't fucking know, but it's probably less work for more pay. But this guy that your manager right now, he wants you and he wants to promote you and he wants to take you with him to his new store. And as long as he fucking means that, you know what I mean?
I feel like I should be able to move and like just go with him. But that's the thing. I was like, I need to talk with the. So here's here's the kicker, right? To this, or actually finish your thoughts.
Yeah. I think that both options are good, but I'm always a fan of if you like something, stick with it. Because you never, you worked at a store before this one, you know what I mean? And you never know what kind of shit you're going to get. Like, even if he's cool in the interview, he could be completely different in terms of like blaming you for things or et cetera, et cetera.
Like I said, I worked with him for like that little bit of time.
Right.
And like, I mean, he knows his shit. He knows what he's doing. He's very nice and very like, I mean, I'm not even his employee at that point in time. Like, I'm someone that he literally has, I was a fresh person that like to him who he has complete control over.
Right.
So if he wanted to be an asshole to me, he has every right to be an asshole and there's no repercussions for that, in my opinion.
Right.
So just based off that, I feel like it's a little like I wouldn't have to deal with that.
Right. But you have to remember too that when people are desperate for hires, especially managers, because there's not that many managers, you know what I mean? Like in the world, right?
Yeah.
They're going to say whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but everyone is. That's why it's like, I'm trying to find the balance. So this is the kicker, right?
Right.
So I was going to call him today and let him know that I made up my mind that I wasn't going to move because I was just like, I'm not going to go. Like, I kind of want to sit here and wait for this. He's nibbling me.
The fuck?
He's like, I'm just going to sit there or I'm going to stay here. I'm going to wait for my other boss to do all these things. And then.
Oh my God. Why do you do that to me? And
then so I call, and then I was like, hey, can I speak to so-and-so? And the lady that answered was just like, oh, I'm like the I'm like the assistant manager. Is there anything I can help you with? I was like, oh no, I just wanted to speak to him directly.
Right.
And she's like, okay, do you want to leave a message? And I was like, no, it's like kind of personal. I want to like actually talk to him. I don't want to leave a message about it, but I'll like leave you like my name and number. You can call me back. She's like, yeah, do that. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, my name is my name.
Yeah.
Some shady. And she's just like, oh, you're the one coming from blank store. And I was just like, coming from?
Not anymore.
But like that means like in my mind, I was just like, oh shit, I'm like, they want me.
That's what I hear too.
And they're trying to offer me the job.
Right.
Now, so not more than 10 minutes later, I get a call back and it's a butt dial.
Uh-oh.
And like, or like he had typed in my number, didn't mean to call me and called me. And I hear them talking and he goes, and he's like talking about like, what's he getting paid now? Like we gotta be able to match it. We gotta be able to give him more or something. And I was just like, oh, you do?
Yes. I like this conversation.
I keep hearing he's like, yeah, I mean, it's probably not a good sign that he's calling now. So we gotta gotta try something.
Right.
And I was just like, fuck.
Dude, fucking free info.
Yeah. And then
actually spy movie, hold it.
And then so I guess he realizes it, hangs up, calls me back, and I'm like, I do that thing where like I let it ring for a while, pretend like I wasn't just listening to the call. And then I'm like, hello? And he's like, oh, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, what's up, man? I'm like, how's it going? And I said, good. And I was just like, hey, man. So I was just calling to let you know that I spoke with my manager yesterday, and I kind of think that it's probably not my best interest to like move forward with this position if I don't know what you were deciding. But I just don't think that position would be the next best step for me. And then he's just like, I hear you, but hear me. And I was just like, why you gotta do this, man? And he goes, listen, I have never seen an overnight team lead go to be the next like assistant manager.
Right.
And like my manager right now, the one that's above me, the actual overnight manager, he's an exception because he has like that, like he was already the lead, like the position that I'm going for right now. Right. He was already in that position before he was this.
Okay.
So he's got that experience. He can go and do that. But I don't have that experience.
Right.
So he's just like, listen, you don't have that experience. I want to give you that experience. I want to teach you all this. I want you to learn all this, and then I can have you move up like fast as fuck. And I was just like, he's like, what's your main concern? And I was just like, honestly, the money. And he's just like, well, why didn't you fucking say that for the first place? I was like, we can work with that. And I was just like, huh, fuck. He's just like, listen, I'll be honest with you. I was going to pick you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the weekend, call me, think about it, call me back on Monday, and we'll figure it out from there. And now I'm like, because the way that he explained it was just like, you're going to get all this experience. Like you're going to get like you're going to get recognition at your store no matter what for like the things that you're doing because you're doing good at your job. But you work at night. You're not getting the recognition that you deserve because you don't have the face-to-face with like all the upper management that's beyond your store level. Okay. Because you're not there when they're walking the store and they're going through all this stuff. Like you don't get that. It's just like, you're right. I don't. Like I know like the market manager, and I'm like on good terms with her, but like I've only seen her like 3-4 times, you know? Right. So I have a good rapport with her, but I could get better. Right. And the way that he's explaining this, I'm just like, fuck, you have like a very good point. Like I don't have that opportunity that I do here. And then I'm thinking back to what my store manager said. He's like, cause like that position, it just opened up at my store. And like, it was just like, they just filled it. He's like, I didn't know that. And my manager's like, I didn't know that you were even interested in that position. And if I was, like, you would have gotten it. And I was just like, I didn't know that I wanted it either. But I don't like, he's like, I didn't think that was the best fit for you. That's why I never even offered it to you. And I was just like, I didn't think so either. I'm going back and forth with myself. I'm just like, they both have very good points. And I think my biggest thing right now is like, I need to talk to him on Monday, the other manager, and be like, I want this position. I want this experience, but I want to follow my store manager, like my current one. So I want to be able to have the opportunity to leave if need be. Because that's my end goal. Because like I'll be if he leaves, I'll have that position at his store.
Right.
So I'm just like, if that's what you want me to have and to grow to, I feel like that's a fair deal.
Okay. So your proposal then is I'm assuming there's some kind of like transfer lock on them.
Potentially.
Right.
So there's exceptions.
Your proposal is no transfer lock. Well, I don't know the proper word for that.
Exception. Like no. So and you're right. So basically you have to remain in your role. Now my current one said that it's 18 months. I think that's probably like the maximum.
Okay.
I know that the minimum is at least 6 months.
Can they give exceptions on that?
I was promoted 3 times in the span of 6 months, the minimum time that you're supposed to wait.
But does that, so is it, can you go from store to store or is it position lock? You know what I mean?
It's both.
Okay.
They're both equal. I mean, so store to store is different. I mean, I think, no, they're both about the same because, I mean, an associate can't go store to store to find like their fit. Like they can put in like a hardship transfer.
Okay.
But other than that, like there's not really like a reason,
I would say that if you're going to do that, you need to get it in writing, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Because
as long as you get that in writing, then I think it's a good idea.
I think like I said, I just want to be able to follow him. Because I mean, if this one that's offering me this position is truthful, then he would allow it. Right. Because he's like, I want you to grow as fast as possible because that's my goal.
Right.
So if he leaves and like if I'm only in this position for 3 or 4 months, then I want to be able to go do that.
Right.
Now the biggest thing is that like my current manager doesn't know when he's going to get his own store.
I think that's the main issue too, right? Is that if he gets it next fucking week, then he's going to have to fill that position.
Yeah, but I could also just wait too. Like I'm sure that my store manager would be more than willing to like you wouldn't hold the position for me, right? But like the second one becomes open again,
he would hit you up.
Yeah. So if I had to wait like the 6 months or whatever, then I think that would be fine.
First bullet point question mark. Is him getting his store confirmed like 100 million %?
No.
Okay, well that's a strike one.
So it's a very high possibility because my store manager is a really good store manager.
Right. And
he has the backing of basically the whole market. So he's got a really high chance of getting it.
Okay.
As of now, he just applied for it. So I don't know how long it takes for these things to go through.
Right.
And then once it actually goes through, how long it takes for him to actually go to that store, who knows?
Well, it depends on how the company structures it, right? Because it could be, they can only open a certain amount of stores per year. They can only,
well, no, it's not
like I know Chick-fil-A.
It's a current store. Like
okay.
It already exists.
Okay. Because I know like Chick-fil-A, right?
Who did this?
You?
Oh yeah.
Me too. They make like the store manager pay for like hello.
You said me too.
Somebody drank mine.
Hashtag me too.
No, I was touched.
Damn.
Chick-fil-A managers have to put like 30,000 down or some shit like that.
Are you sure that's not like franchise owners?
No.
No, you're not sure. No,
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just remember me and my boy were cooking up a plot at some point to open a Chick-fil-A.
I think you were talking about franchise owners. Like actually buying it because there's no way that they. So usually we give a sign on
like a new store or whatever.
Usually we give a sign on bonus of $30,000, but in this case you're gonna sign us on for $30,000.
But yeah, I mean, it just depends on how the company structures it. I would get some clarification on that before you even talk to the new guy.
I can't. It's Monday.
Text them.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I just think you should go armed with as much as you can possibly know about each path you can take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean my store manager's path is a more selfish one, which I appreciate the honesty
Based.
and bluntness. I mean, he's like, yeah, I want you here. I want to take you.
Yep.
And that's sick as fuck to hear because he's just like, you're fucking talented. I want that. And I'm going to like, stop it. I'm just doing my best or whatever. You know what fucking sucks too? Is after every single time I have these like revolutionary talks with the man, and I've only talked to this man like twice in the last 2 months. Every single time I've talked to him, that very night that I go to work, it's the worst fucking night.
Really?
Yeah, we left like 6 pallets of shit behind because like, just for clarification, like we on average get around like 1,500 to like 2,000 pieces of freight a night. This night we got 2,500.
Jesus.
We had 1 call in and 1 person that's on PTO.
Oh, it was this night. I heard this story.
No, it was last night.
Oh, again.
Yeah, so it happened again, and right after I get praised so highly for finishing shit and getting things done, and I'm like, hey man, my bad.
You're so good. You get everything done that I ask you to. Hey, I didn't get this shit done.
I didn't do anything.
That's fucking funny. I mean, yeah. I mean, I just think you need to go armed with everything that you can, and then because I feel like there's nothing wrong with asking for even a little bit more time if you need.
I can't not because like the biggest thing, and this might be like part of the reason why they want to hire me so bad is because they need to fill it. They need to fill it. They've already been a month without a lead.
Okay.
And he's just like, listen, man, I can, because I asked him too. I was just like, hey, I don't want to leave these guys. Like, if I were to accept this position, I don't want to leave them high and dry without a replacement.
Okay.
So I need to know, like, how long before I have to go there? Because I don't want them to just not have anyone. And then he's just like, I really, really appreciate the fact that you even asked that because most people would just come and jump ship right away.
Of course. And
I was just like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna, like, that's my team. Like, I built that team from the ground up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking just abandon. I mean, I'm abandoning them. Don't get me wrong.
As you should.
I'm not gonna fucking just.
Goodbye.
Just like, hey guys, by the way,
I quit.
It's my last night. No, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I would have to fucking be awake during the day.
What the fuck? Rare.
This is gonna be fucking weird. I think I'm gonna have to do, if it's anything like how our store runs, I'll have to do like 3 opens and 2 closes.
Jeez, fuck that. Fucking. So wait, what did he say? About like the time frame.
So so he's like, basically he's like, I'll work with that because I mean, I know that you're concerned about it. I'm concerned about it. I don't want that to be an issue for anybody. So I'm just like, thank you. So, I mean, but by that point that I go, like, there'll be a month, almost 2 months without.
So what you should do then is text your manager, bitch ass, and say,
no,
hey,
you're not that. If you ever listen to this, you're not that.
Hello. I forgot what you said. What did you say?
No, I'm just like, if my manager, he's not a bitch ass. So
he's a cool guy.
He's really cool.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Cool Man? I'm putting in my tentative 2 weeks starting today. And then you have 2 weeks to think about it. There you go. And then if you get to like day 13 and you're like, this new deal fucking sucks dick. Hey man, I'm actually good. This is me on a second microphone. Hey man, I'm actually good.
I don't know. I mean, I got like 3 full days to think about it. I was talking to my current manager right now, like my, the one that's above me, like right above me. We'll call him
Ernesto.
So I was talking to Ernesto this morning, like right after I got the phone, I was just like, what do you think? And he's just like, well, honestly, that position's a waste of time. And I was just like, so I kind of don't value that opinion that much because he did the position. Like, he's got that experience. Like, he doesn't have to worry.
You should have been like, didn't you do that job?
No, I mean, that's why he knows that it's a waste of time. So I'm just like, yeah, it's a waste of time, but like at the same time, it's just like, it's kind of a necessary step.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what's the speed run skip? If you have to do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that he was a speedrunner. Like he sped run. There's 3 main like places that you got to go in, and he's on the 3rd one.
Okay.
I'm technically like through all of it, but like I have experience in every single part of the store. The only thing that I don't necessarily have that much experience in is like the things that come with this.
The actual management role.
So I know the details, or not the details. I know like the broad like idea of everything that they have to do. I've never had to actually execute them. And I don't know like the details.
I mean, once you fucking, it can't be that hard. I'm sure if you do it one time, you're gonna be like, this is fucking.
I mean,
easy.
I've helped out with it a couple times, but like in this store, like I can guarantee within a week or two, I'll be the best goddamn one that they've ever seen in their lives.
It's real.
And
CEO next.
100%. Like, so, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I think my biggest thing is like, again, the whole transfer thing. I want to be able to move up as fast as I can.
Right.
And I need to, if they can allow that, like if he, like within 3 months, like let's say he gets his store, I want to be able to go.
Right.
And I'll stay for 6 months too, you know, if they need me to. But I want to be able to go where my manager goes, because that's.
Well, I feel like if they're going to give an exception at all on the lock, then you can probably just get a blatant, like, I can leave whenever the fuck I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to, I think just based off the thing where I'm just like, hey, I'm not going to leave until there's a replacement for me here.
Right.
I think that kind of like,
that's fair.
I think that kind of like builds my character up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I said,
that's the thing too, is he's already seen that, right? Because he knows that you're not going to leave this current position unready.
Yeah.
Right. So he already knows that that's who you're what you're going to do. So you just need to say it and then be like, I want an exception. And that's what you sound like, by the way.
That's not true. That's not true.
I want an exception on this position so that I can leave whenever I want. And also Kiki is cool.
She is cool. Hey.
She never fucking says anything. This is the worst co-host ever. She did just
yell earlier. She was like,
that's what she sounds like. What's a nerd cat voice?
Hold on, I gotta fuck my phones. I keep forgetting my phone's like the recording device.
Yeah.
Next level, we're getting cameras. Like we need to get actual cameras.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, first we gotta pay this stuff more of these fucking dumbass fucking.
But the difference between
I don't know.
The difference between quality is like the iPhone versus like the wide shot.
I mean, that's fucking 1080p.
Nah, that is, but like it's like a compressed version of it.
What are these?
You don't watch the videos. I mean, they're 1080 too, but like
I don't watch it. Most of this stuff.
Like, I mean, all right, we'll put it on. I'm gonna show you a video.
I see what pops up in my TikTok for you page.
You'll see the difference between the wide angle versus these close angles.
We gonna talk about how Angel got fucking pranked last episode? Dude, that was crazy. That's actually right, the audience doesn't understand, but that's a massive reveal.
This is our wide angle, close angle.
Hey, Angel's camera sucks dick.
I guess they're kind of similar, actually.
But the issue with that, right, is that on YouTube, right, if you upload it, you can only upload the highest quality, right? You know what I mean? Or the lowest quality. So if this camera's fucking 4K and that one's fucking 1080p, you can only upload 1080p, right?
No, it renders to whatever you render it at, basically.
Okay. I don't know how that shit works.
Basically, what I do is
I think we could at least get more POVs with those.
100%. I mean, I think the hardest thing is like recording with the webcams is a little bit harder because the computer itself has a hard time recognizing different webcams.
Okay.
So like if I were to plug, like, remember when we tried to plug just this other webcam in?
Yeah. It
was a bitch to set up because it was like there wasn't enough power being drawn to it, number one. And number two, it just was having a hard time even like realizing. And if you get two of the same exact ones, like these ones, Like luckily one is like super Chinese made and like it's like the whole UI is in Chinese. So that's the only reason why it was able to like recognize it was different.
Well, which one of us has the Chinese spyware? Is it me?
It was you.
I've never seen anything in Chinese when I plugged mine in.
It was so instead of mine says like C920, yours says like
I have never seen that in my life. I've seen C9.
It's like it's because of the bundle that you bought. Because you bought like that. It was like the camera with like it had like the stand and like I want to say there was a microphone or something with it too. I think you bought like the Yeti that you bought was with the camera.
The Yeti came with the camera, yeah.
So I think that's why. It's like they bought the camera.
I mean, it was an official Yeti bundle or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, it said Yeti on the box. So
well, no, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not a thing. I think the Yeti just came straight from China. Or not the Yeti, the camera came straight from China. So they were able to bundle it in cheaper.
Well, everything I've ever said to you is now in the hands of the Chinese government.
Listen, my thing, it's been plugged into my computer too. So,
well, they're not going to fucking spy on you. They don't care. I know government secrets that I reveal pretty frequently.
Me too, because you reveal them to me.
Yeah. Hopefully you never talk about them.
Am I not supposed to?
They're government secrets.
Shit. But I'm under this government.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you're a citizen. This guy's going to jail. Did you hear about the shooting in Russia?
No. I mean, there's a war, so I would assume there's a lot.
Some ISIS terrorists attacked the orchestra.
No, I did not hear about that at all.
Or a concert hall, and they killed like 115 people or something.
Damn.
There were only 4 of them with AKs, I guess.
Damn.
But they pulled up and started blasting, and then they caught all of them. They're all going to the middle of Siberia for jail. So they're going to the fucking literally they're going to the gulag.
So they like confirmed ISIS or just like
everything I'm seeing says that they're ISIS. To me personally, I think it's false flag, but might get assassinated for that. I don't know. But
what makes you say that? Like it's false flag?
So number 1, the reputation of Putin. Number 2, the fact that Russia's in like a civil war right now.
Plus a real war.
So like maybe he's just trying to like gather support. You know what I mean? Because that's a pretty common tactic. Let's be real. We know about it.
Trains.
Yep. Trains. What the fuck? 3, the way that the guys were beaten to a fucking pulp to get a confession out of them. Dude, they're literally one was in a wheelchair at the courthouse.
They still have court?
I guess.
I mean, is it actual court or is it just
probably
like
Russian court?
It's just them bringing them in. We're like, hey, we're just making a spectacle out of you. You're gonna go fucking die.
You're going to the gulag. Dude, they put them in like glass cages for the reporters to look at.
Like the Pope.
No, actually, like it was like, imagine this room, but like where the fireplace, like it's just a fucking glass box.
Like a zoo.
Literally, like actually just a zoo.
Honestly, imagine the attraction that would be if we captured all like terrorists.
Oh my God.
We just had like a zoo of them. Be like, this was Osama bin Laden.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. Because racism, probably. I don't know.
No, but like they're bad.
Oh, all terrorists are bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we capture
I don't know why I'm confused about that.
Any terrorist that we capture, like anyone that's like super bad, like, hey, come see this.
Bro, if we put Osama bin Laden in a fucking zoo.
Like, we already have like fucking like serial killer and like fucking like terror. Like if we can go see the Auschwitz, if we can see that.
True.
Then why can't we see them alive and be like, haha.
They might as well make us some money instead of costing us some money.
Exactly.
True,
you know what I mean?
actually.
Like, think about it.
Yo, hold up. This guy's cooking.
Like, and like, you know what? We do it like in a somewhat humane way. Like, we're like,
I mean, just prison, but with like a glass box.
Yeah, people can come look at you.
Yeah.
And like, you know, we'll give them their basic human rights. Like, you can, like, we'll give you some shelter, like bathroom or whatever. Like, you know, I mean,
the only shelter you have is the glass box. That's it.
No, like, I think that what they should do, like, not even the glass box, like, legitimately like a zoo, like where you have like, but like way bigger, because like you have like the moat that goes all the way down to like where like if they go down it, there's no fucking, like, you don't give them any tools or anything to, like, they can manage to escape or whatever.
Imagine Osama.
No, you put it in an actual zoo, and you put them in the middle of, like, the tiger fucking cage. So, like, if they were to escape, they're in the fucking tiger den then.
Right.
And so then, have fun, bitch.
That'd be so fucked up. Imagine, like, you spend your whole life surrounded by tigers all day.
I mean, that's like a lot of truths for, like, some of them aren't in cages, you know? So,
true.
Some places in the world, that's just kind of how they have to deal with life.
Dude, imagine Osama bin Laden throws his shit at somebody.
See, and there'll be a punishment system too. Like, hey,
you just got docked 5 behavior points.
What would be a punishment? Like, hey, no, you're not allowed. No, you can't use the bathroom today.
Oh, fuck.
Like, hold it. Like,
dude, he's gonna get kidney disease or something. I don't know. What do you get from holding your pee?
Urinary tract infection.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Brother.
Brother.
We just got sketch in the tags. That's a good one. Hello,
brother.
That's a sister.
Can't say that.
What do you mean?
Black girl.
Sister.
Sister.
Is that better? Well, I don't know. Fucking, but yeah, there was a little terrorist attack. Well, a big one, actually. A massive
a huge one. That's 100 something
100 people is a lot, actually.
I've seen, like, I mean, the last couple terrorist attacks, it's like been like 20, 50 people or some shit like that.
Yeah. There's usually 100 plus one, like once or twice a year, I feel like.
I feel like it's just never. You know what's crazier too? Not a terrorist attack allegedly, but the Baltimore fucking bridge.
Oh, the bridge collapsing?
Yeah,
we talked about that, I think, but I still didn't
talked about it personally.
I think I saw a video of it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is this bridge was hit, and I don't know how strong they're supposed to be, but I feel like they should be stronger. Because it got
hit by the cargo ship.
It got hit and it instantly collapsed. Like, I'm gonna look up some video. I might edit this in. I'll probably not.
You've all seen it. You live here, probably. If you're from Australia, fuck you. But yeah, I mean, you have to remember too that a cargo ship is like 1 million fucking pounds of force.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like if a normal boat crashed into it, it probably wouldn't do that. But it has cargo containers filled with shit and probably children. It's a sex trafficking joke. Not really a joke. Please save the kids.
All right. Oh wait, this is.
We just got Jimmy pulled up the.
Well, we got to add 30% off everything, guys. By the way, at Lovesec.
No way, the Opera ad blocker isn't working. Hell,
it doesn't work on YouTube anymore.
They fix it every once in a while. It's weird.
All right, so look at this. This is like sped up like 1.5. Look at all these fucking cars on the. So they say it lost power, and like this is where it's like gaining it back. That's what this.
And they're trying to like turn.
Yeah. But I think the turn is kind of stupid because, like, I feel like if they didn't turn, they would have just went right under it. But also,
it's kind of hard to gauge the angle, though.
They say also that it they dropped anchor, and that's why it turned like that.
That makes sense, I suppose.
So it comes straight at this fucking pillar.
Literally, just the only spot it had to not hit.
Yeah, and it literally just kind of clips it.
Oh my god!
And then watch how fast it fucking collapses right after.
Why does it fall so perfectly?
Ever play Polybridge?
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's pretty accurate, you know?
True. Did anybody die?
6 people died.
Damn. Rip.
So if you see here, see these like orange lights right here?
Yeah.
This is a construction team.
Oh, damn. So they actually just like fell.
Yeah.
And they probably landed like on the pavement of the bridge.
Who knows? They have not recovered the bodies.
If you drop something, I forget how science works. If you drop 2 things of a different weight at the same time, do they fall at the same speed?
They'll land at the same depending on like the distance, because terminal velocity will come into play. But
I feel like from that distance they'd probably fall not. Pretty similar, right?
Similar, but
it would still fucking hurt.
You wouldn't feel it. Landing on water is
right?
just pavement, basically.
Yeah, you would just die.
But maybe not though. I mean, I don't know how tall this is, but it might not be that, but it's a. I don't know. I heard people were like they like some were trapped like in the water.
How do you get trapped in the water? Like under shit?
They were in the car.
Oh fuck, dude, that sucks.
They were, despite this, like how like fast it happened, they were able to basically clear the bridge. Besides these construction workers, and I don't know why the construction workers were still on the bridge. Like why they didn't know, like why they also weren't cleared out of it. Right. I haven't heard too much about this story, but. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, people are saying that Ryan Garcia predicted this, and
I don't think they know what an earthquake is.
There's a fake tweet going around saying that like the bridge is going to collapse on this date, and he has the crazier thing is that he didn't deny it. He's just like he said like, my thoughts and prayers go out to the victims. My tweets keep getting deleted. You guys know that. Blah, blah, blah. Never said that he didn't tweet that. Some people are saying it's real. Some people are saying it's fake.
Here's my thing. I don't think that is a conspiracy theory. And that's pretty rare for me. Usually I think it is. Get the fuck off that, you dumb bitch. Sorry. I don't think that's it wouldn't surprise me if they just fucking hit the bridge. You know what I mean?
Like accidente?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember too, right? Like when an anchor drops on even like a small boat,
it just goes.
It's legit. It's
whatever
like,
angle it's at. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, all right.
And since they were lost power, I mean, they gave a mayday and everything. Like that's what we were hearing before was the mayday call.
Right.
So it's just like they knew that it was an issue.
So was it all only construction workers who perished?
From my understanding, yeah.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
And
right?
That's just what I think. The people that weren't construction workers were found and were transported safely, perhaps in critical condition. I think one was, but all 6, I believe, that did die were all part of that construction team.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, the main injury was probably like,
and that's just like death upon like, hey, they're in minus 50 degree, not negative 50, but like 50 degree below water.
Oh fuck that!
For over hours, and we haven't found a body. They're presumed dead.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they found any bodies yet.
Damn. Well, I guess they probably had like their belts and shit on, so it probably helped sink them, perhaps.
Yeah. But I mean, they instantly started diving. People were like saying like, you know, I kind of agree with this statement where people were like, how come we stopped looking for these bodies so fast? Because they called off the search like within 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, it was really fast.
What the fuck?
And then, but people are saying like, we looked for the bodies and debris of the Titanic submarine
for 100 fucking years.
Yeah. No, the submarine like that imploded.
Yeah, for like 3 weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
They kept looking and they were like, I don't know why we were looking for bodies when it was very obviously an implosion that would disintegrate all of the bodies.
Yeah, like they were definitely fucking dead.
Yeah. But they searched way longer than they did for this.
That's straight. That is a little bit weird. But that the main issue, right, is we don't know what level that call is made at, right? Like, is that the fucking mayor being like, fuck you, we're good? Or is that the police? Or
it was the National Guard who was looking for the bodies.
Okay.
So probably like, who knows? But I think, and probably the people that were looking for the Titanic subs were probably like hired by the families who are billionaires, by the way. So True. They could probably just afford that.
That's also probably why is they're all fucking rich. So they're like, oh my God, we have to find these people. But,
I saw something cool. Apparently the mayor of Baltimore is like super young, and he said something like really sick with like, cause one of the reporters was like, so like, when are we going to get this bridge rebuilt? and the mayor was just
too soon, bro.
The mayor was just like, that's not my concern right now. My concern is making sure that everyone is alive and found, and like we find like anyone that's died. Like that's not my priority.
That's the one reporter who was like, watch this shit. I'm going to ask a different question.
Guys, I got some hard hitting news for you.
Holy, nobody else asked. That's the only reason.
What a fucking idiot. Like, so
the rest of the reporters are like, what? People are dead, bro.
That's like 9/11 and being like, so
when are we getting these towers
coming back? You know, like it took 100 years before. So how was it? Like, we got to start like now.
What is the fucking Twin Towers too? Holy.
Oh my God, quadruplet towers.
Didn't they rebuild it? No, right?
I want to say they did, but not to the level that they were at.
Are we stupid?
I know that. So they have the memoriam at ground zero, right?
Okay.
But I also believe they built like a separate Twin Towers.
Okay.
I think.
If The Simpsons taught me anything, Obama did it.
What?
Oh, fucking God, just yapping. Nah, I don't think the bridge is a conspiracy theory. I think it's just fucking. We don't care about poor people, and their bodies are sank to the bottom of the river. So
unfortunately, and hopefully we find them and the families can get closure.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably. They probably just did like the initial like. My thought process, if I was in charge of it, right, is we had 2 hours to try to actually just find them, right? Because you got like thermal fucking cameras, right? So like if they're alive, you're gonna see them like immediately, and then they probably just shifted focus because they're like, these guys are fucking dead.
Yeah, I mean that's 100% the case. Was like, what are you gonna do? Like they're either alive and like on shore somewhere, and we'll find them, or they're like they're obviously dead. We'll find their like we'll do a recovery thing later, but like we're not gonna like because the people on the ship, I heard that they had to stay there for like 2-3 weeks. Like they're still on that ship to this day. Like it's
quarantined.
No, 100% because like I mean they're
probably investigations and shit, right? Yeah.
And it has to be like I think not only that, but it's like a whole issue with like the fact like it was like a Taiwanese like cargo ship or something.
Of course. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, that's something.
Not a single Taiwanese cargo ship that I can name has ever crashed. Of course. Fucking yeah, they're probably gonna do like the fucking what's it called when a boat goes slow and has a fucking hook? You know what I mean?
No.
They'll probably have like a bunch of slow moving boats just like go around the river with like a hook that goes all the way to the bottom, like a strong ass hook, and then they just pull shit up until they find them. But
I think they were gonna do like I mean with that kind of they're finding bodies, man, not ours.
Well, yeah, I mean if you get a fucking hook into somebody's fucking thigh meat, they're gonna come up. You know what I mean?
I think they'll probably like just die for it.
Yeah, that too. But it depends, right? Because you don't know how far away they could have drifted. It depends on what they had on them at the time, right? Because like boots are pretty heavy, right? Boots are like 5 pounds. That's heavy for something you wear, right?
Yeah.
And people be putting fucking rocks in their fucking pockets to kill themselves. You know what I mean? To drown themselves. But so like if they had like a full tool belt, that guy's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're dead, but like I don't know how they're gonna go about finding. I'm not a search and rescue expert, you know, so
No, I'm not.
I'm just gonna let them do their thing.
Better call fucking Patty Mayo. That guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does anymore.
If we can fake that shit, we can, like if this was a fake incident, he'd be on that shit.
I bet that whole bridge was just a green screen. You know anybody who was there?
No.
I don't know anybody from Baltimore.
I saw just thinking about Patty Mayo, I saw this video of this guy who was they were looking for some guy who was like a bail bond collector or like a bounty hunter or something like that. Okay. And he was looking for this guy at the at an address. This dude answers the door and he's just fucking trolling the guy. He's just like, "Hey, so is Antoine here?" And he's just like, "Who's Antoine?" And then he's just like, the cop was just like, or not a cop. He wasn't a cop, I don't think. But he's just like, "No, I'm gonna come in and look for him." I was like, "No, I don't think you are." And he's just like, "No, I'm gonna like he's here." And I was like, "No, do you have the right address? Are you sure?" And he's just like, "Yeah, it's this number." And he just like points at it. And he's like, "You're gonna have to read that to me. I can't see it from in here." And he's just like 6294.
He looks to the right at the door number.
He's like, "Are you sure? Maybe like your paperwork's wrong or something?" It's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "James." And he's just like, "James what?" Like, "James Spark." And he's just like, "All right, James Spark. Well, he's here. I know that he's here. So why don't you just go get him?" He's like,
"How about no?"
No. basically. And he's just like, all right, well, I'll see you later. And he just closes the door. And then they go try again. And then he's just like, hey, so that name that you gave me was fake. He's just like, was it?
Damn.
And he's like,
who could have predicted this?
And he's just like, so what's your name? He's like, James.
Gives him another one. James Fire.
Hold on, you need to actually see this.
No way he's got this intro. Is this guy real or no?
I don't know. I just saw this on TikTok.
This legit looks like a Patty Mayo copy, like frame for frame.
Company, need to talk to Antoine.
Shit, my bad. One more time.
My name is Trevor.
Okay.
I'm with the bail bond company. I need to speak with Antoine. I have a warrant for him.
My name's not Antoine.
Right. You don't look anything like Antoine. What's your
My
name?
name's not Antoine.
My name? My name is Philip.
Your name is Philip.
Yeah.
Okay, Philip, do you have an ID with you?
No, Philip. But I'm not interested in anything you guys have to sell.
This guy's drunk as
I
fuck.
think you guys have the wrong address.
Okay, we definitely don't have the wrong address.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
You want to double check?
No, I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong address.
No. Do you have an ID with you just so I can mark down who we talked to?
No.
No?
My name's not Antoine, though.
I know
You said yourself I don't look anything like Antoine. I think you
Are we going to play this kind of games?
What game?
Here's the deal. I know Antoine's here. Okay. So the best bet is you say, hey, why don't you come on in, take a look around, see that he's not here, and then we leave.
See, I have some personal belongings in the house. I don't feel comfortable with you searching. But obviously I'm not Antoine.
Great. What's your last name, Philip?
Blake.
Philip Blake.
I butchered that name so bad.
You got the wrong house, my friend.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, maybe the next door neighbor right there.
Right.
What address you got on there? You got to read the numbers.
2, 6, 4, 9. That's where you live, huh?
Maybe your paperwork's
Great.
wrong?
No, it's not wrong.
I think it's wrong.
I'll be right back with you.
You know, it'd be even funnier is if he turned around and he goes, "Yo, Antoine," and he turns back. He's not here.
No.
What's up?
This guy's a complete pain in my dick.
Yeah.
He wants to play the runaround game.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Is that
to
Patty
invite him
Mayo?
out. If you could get the drone right over my
Don't
shoulder.
think so.
It looks
ready.
just like him.
I'm thinking it, but I think Patty
I was
Mayo's a
trying
little
to
bit
get you to
thicker.
give me his
I think he has
last
a
name.
smaller nose, though.
Blake?
He said
I
Philip
think his face is a little bit
Hold on,
wider.
I ran this car. Let me run it again.
Okay.
It sounds like him too.
Maybe it is. I don't know. It might be.
Maybe collab. Because I know he has a bunch of people that he
Philip
collabs with
Blake?
that all do the same fake bounty hunter thing.
Yeah.
Was Doug the bounty hunter fake?
No.
Based.
I think he's giving me a bullshit name.
Kind of makes me want to rewatch it just because it's real.
It's
kinda
so
guy.
much different watching it now.
You want to handle this one?
Is it bad?
That's.
I think it's probably like a little more corny.
This feels
Fair.
a lot like.
I just want to know.
I just remember
if I
his
need to know if I'm
wife
like
with the
ready
big
to
old
jump out, or
yiddies.
you got this handled.
She's dead.
It just.
That's
I mean, it
definitely Patty
depends.
Mayo.
I would like to invite him out.
Oh, it is,
and
yeah.
then get the drone and take a
you go.
look around. I have a feeling it's
Well,
going to
now
get
we
hostile.
know. Fake.
As I'm saying, do you want to do that simultaneously? Because if you do that simultaneously, then you're fighting alone while I'm flying.
Right.
Otherwise, you can bring him out, then I can fly it.
Well, let's try to invite him out. Okay. And then
Are
once
we a
get him
React
cleared,
channel now?
Yeah, we're
then you'll
reacting.
fly that.
Cool.
Yes. I agree.
Patty Mayo. That's a good one. I don't know what he said.
T,
You just said
Yeah.
do
yes.
you have the right address?
Chat?
Yeah,
He's just sitting down casually watching TV.
that's great.
Do you want any type of pepperball intimidation?
Let's see what he's about. I'd probably like to move this tent out of the way.
That is not a 10,
What's that
brother.
mean? Yes or no?
No.
You just look like you're ready to get down with him, bro.
Now, yeah, I'm irritated already
Okay.
with not
Man who
Philip
should
Blake.
not be on a fucking. That's why he's not a cop.
No.
I could be on stand. I'm right here. I'm
This
standing
guy
by.
said no to me. I kind of want to just kill him.
Do me a favor, grab that corner.
They got
Yep.
Let's get
I just wanna
K9
move
out
it
here.
That way.
mine's not even staked into the ground.
Why are they even move? That's not going to do anything.
I think they have like a
Thanks. I just don't
drone,
wanna
so
trip
they,
Watch these windows,
oh,
Tom.
in case he
Yeah.
runs, I
I've been
guess.
watching
Imagine
windows,
he's
but
through
I
like an
can't really see
R6
him.
drone.
How you doing? I'm not Philip Blake.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab. How can I help you?
Yeah, it's great.
No way he hit that line. That's crazy.
Yes.
The bullshit name you gave me was really cute.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to give me your real name?
I already told you, Philip.
Your name is not Philip Blake.
Why are you here again?
We're here for Antoine. Come here, I'll show you the one.
Antoine's Donuts?
Just walk over here.
I think Antoine's Donut Shop.
Yeah.
I think it's...
This would have been so much funnier if it was
Can you do
real.
me a favor? Just come outside with me for a second.
I'm
Patty
alright.
Mayo kind of ruined it by
Walk
being
over
there.
here.
I'm
For a
good.
second.
I'm good.
You really like to push buttons for a living, don't you?
Not really my thing.
No?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't push.
So here's the deal. I'm going to come in and I'm going to take a look
I
around.
can't push buttons.
And I'm going to verify that Antoine's not here.
No, thank you.
Do you like sausage?
Why? Because you're about to get these nuts in your mouth?
No, because I'm about to put my sausage in your mouth.
Bring that shit to daddy.
Funny guy, Pat.
What?
One more time, sorry.
Hey, yo.
Drinks tonight, sweetheart. A couple Bloody Marys.
What's that?
I think sweetheart's had a few drinks.
Yeah, I think he's real cute. So I'm just going to
Yo, this guy
Is
is.
that a tattoo
that is
of
a.
ear eye drop, or is that just a little drawing
Allowed?
of a penis?
No.
It's whatever he wants. Why don't you walk outside for me?
I'm good.
Oh, shit. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, they fighting.
He's physical with one in the front, inside front.
Do you think when they script this, they tell him, like, actually, like, fight back or what?
Tom hold.
Or do you think they tell him to throw?
I think at the end, like, struggle and then throw.
Harvey!
You want to keep playing this game, son?
I'm chilling, bro.
Huh? You want to keep playing this game? We're probably going to just cuff this dude up and put him away.
You can't do that.
You broke into his house.
Can you help him cuff?
Yeah.
While I hold this cover.
Why is he pushing him like that? Get off his face.
I don't think, like,
First
first of all, I don't.
touch you first.
Yep.
Well, mate, what is he grabbing his own leg?
What the fuck is
Wait, is that
happening?
his own leg?
What is he doing?
It's real
I
cute.
got you.
I'm practicing it. It's not great.
Try getting out of it.
Just so you know.
Try getting out of this one.
He's covering his wrist, so I can't get it in.
And then Harvey,
What?
reach him and go to Tahoe.
What, are you going to try to bump and roll?
It kind of looks like Post Malone.
A little bit. But like a more clean version.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to just focus on the task at hand and get him in custody so I don't have somebody come out of one of these doors, okay?
How about you chill the fuck out, okay?
I'm just saying you're having too much fun with your meat.
Why is he getting mad?
Let's time for dessert, okay?
That's Patty Mayo, bro. That's your boss. Fucking eye jabs him.
Tom, can you explain
Puts
to me
his
what
finger
I
in
have
his
down
mouth.
this hallway? How many doors do I have? Huh?
Harvey, what do you got going on there, buddy?
What? I got the other arm here.
Okay.
No way he's got his elbow in his asshole right now.
Why does he have a gun now?
In case, bro.
I'm in. You want to keep playing? Sure. Let's go.
Tom, you watch. Don't
He's gonna
watch
break his
don't
fucking
watch
arm.
them. You gotta watch these doors, all right?
That's pretty fine angle.
Watch these doors. Just search it, man. Why you have him on the ground?
It's cool to have you guys on top of me and everything.
Put his nuts in his
Oh, this
face.
is definitely fake.
There's stuff floating in there.
Okay, that just ruined that for me.
Patty Mayo's just going through this guy's fridge.
A part of it was believable at first, and then now that whole section just ruined it completely for
He
me.
just ruined this whole
Oh
video
my
for you.
god, that was actually the worst. Like it's because that's something that would happen on Cops, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, but then that one, like, no, you're not. We're looking for Antoine. He might be in the fridge. Like, no, no.
Going through that poor guy's fucking. There's stuff floating in there. Shut the hell up, Mayo.
Oh god, piss break.
Mayo ass boy. I gotta piss after you. I guess I'll solo yap.
You know, I was thinking, one day, hopefully, when we take these piss breaks, we'll have ads to play.
You think?
Hopefully.
This video is sponsored by Better.
Ooh.
Just fucking kidding, bitch.
We're
They
gonna
don't
say,
like us.
I'm gonna put better blank, and then they'll be like, damn, who is that? Maybe
I
we
wonder
should
who.
sponsor him.
I wonder who would do that. Imagine your ad space here right now.
Dude, that'd be
Out of
crazy.
my mouth and not in
Like
front of us
all-
like that.
All 20 people would be like, they'd buy it too.
I think they
I
would.
guarantee it. I
Yep.
can guarantee it.
We got Herb, Angel.
Do you think Angel is, because he was a listener before, do you think he's still going to listen now that he's part of the episodes? Damn, -1 viewer.
+1 co-host though.
True.
Fucking, I mean, I think we talked about it for like a half a second the other day. Cause I told him like, I don't watch it. Cause I don't like, I don't know. I don't like, interacting that much, I guess, with the stuff, really.
What do you mean?
Well, I try to avoid, anything that I feel like has a chance of unstabilizing. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just a mental issue.
I think so. I mean, I think you're, by unstabilizing, you mean like we could stop doing this?
No, I mean like, imagine like I pulled up into the comment section
and there's just like that big head guy.
This guy fucking sucks dick. You know what I mean? Like it would ruin my whole day. You know what I mean? So like
I love it. I love reading the fucking hate comments.
Well, it's funny when they're dumb, but like if he actually formulates a sentence correctly and he's like, I think that Mamba has a big ass head and he sucks dick at talking. You know what I mean? Like that would actually hurt my feelings.
Like, hey.
Just kidding, bitch. I don't care. Australia, fuck you. Europe, fuck you. South America, fuck you. Africa, fuck you. Canada, fuck you. Most of Asia, fuck you.
What part of Asia are you chill with?
North Korea.
Oh my God.
Somebody's gonna think that that's not a joke for some reason.
I saw this clip of like that one lady that escaped North Korea.
The interview thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard, well, first of all, I heard that she's just faking it.
I heard she's capping too.
But I saw this clip of her saying like how Kim Jong-un was just like, the 1 + 1 is not 2. It's just the bigger one. Because when you put one drop of water and add another drop of water, it's just a bigger drop of water.
That's true. Yo,
So
hold up. Maybe he's on to something
it's
here.
not 2. It's just a bigger one.
Maybe he's on to something, bro. We don't know. That's so fucking stupid. He went to college too.
What kind of college? Like his college?
Switzerland.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I think it's like this book I'm reading right now. It's called The 3-Body Problem. It ties into like a little bit like that, just like kind of like the biggest things, like there's this huge like revolution about like theories and all this kind of stuff.
What is this, fiction or what?
It's a sci-fi nonfiction.
Okay.
Or fiction. I always forget.
I know you read like that.
Yeah, I started reading again.
Where the fuck is my vape at? Oh, it's right here.
He's not a fiend, by the way. But the basic things like Einstein is wrong. Einstein was paid off by the Americans to come up with like the relativity theory, so that like,
I mean, probably real.
Maybe. I mean, but he's like, this is all wrong. Any theories are like wrong to be proven to be like they were made up by man to make money, stuff like that. And then that just reminds me of that. Just like he just believes that so that he can
just cap.
Yeah,
just a cap.
Just so he can make a profit off of.
I feel like low key Kim Jong-un just fucks around sometimes. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe.
Like that's definitely just like there's no way he believes that, right? Like he's definitely trolling. Like
sometimes you get lost in the sauce, man.
Maybe he's just trying to make them so fucking stupid that like they can't think.
Yeah, they can't do anything. But that's what it is. That's what dictatorship is. It's just making them believe the craziest things so that you can have full control over them without like any backlash.
That sounds familiar to a conversation we had approximately 2 minutes into this podcast.
Donald Trump, please save us.
Donald Trump, please save us.
Is that it? 2 minutes. You like girls?
Kids are stupider.
Kids are stupider. Girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Boys go to college to get more knowledge.
You know what the dumbest fucking part about that rhyme is? Is that when girls say it, they just change the fucking words. Like they just say, boys go to Jupiter to get more.
I think
make your own, bruh.
The stupidest thing is that like, if you go to Jupiter, you'll die. That's pretty stupid.
Imagine being that guy on the bus. Actually, brother, if you go to Jupiter, you will fucking die, bitch.
You won't get stupider. You'll just select the oxygen in order to breathe, and it will take 25 years to even get there. Your argument's invalid, pussy.
I don't know. What was the weirdest thing that you've ever seen in your life?
Huh.
I'll start.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I was in an open shower in Louisiana.
Gay.
Like a big ass shower with a bunch of men, so it was pretty gay. And this,
You loved every moment of it. I know you did.
yeah, I was hard as
Like
fuck.
you texted me and you were like, "That was
Didn't have my phone.
yeah." But like when you did get it, you were like, "This was the best experience."
I said that. My first sergeant, who was like a 50-year-old man, was in there with me, and he was literally washing his dick while talking to me. He was legit like he had soap on his, like he was stroking his shit, and he was like, "So how was your day?" I was like, "Bitch, don't talk to me when your dick is in your hand." Do you know what I mean? Like that's weird.
I think just talking in that situation is just that's one of the like I wanted to join some kind of service at one point.
That was the only time I had open showers, by the way. Only time ever.
So, but just that one point would just like make me not want to keep. So this is a possibility, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah. I mean, if you do like a cush ass job, you wouldn't have to do that. But fucking, but yeah, he was sitting there literally stroking his shit, and he's like, "So what do you think about this operation that we're doing right now? Do you think it's going well?" I'm like, "Dude, your dick is in your hands,
It doesn't have
brother."
to be that clean, man. All right, there's a difference between cleaning and masturbating.
We're 3 minutes into me saying yes or no answers, and he's still stroking his shit.
Yeah, at that point, he's just checking you out. There's no way that.
I mean, he wasn't looking at me. I think
you don't
I wasn't.
know that.
I was trying to not look at him, so maybe he was looking at me.
It's going great, Sergeant.
Yeah. Hey. Yo. Stop talking to me.
I would not take more than like a 1 minute shower. That's like a fucking rinse, scrub as fast as I fucking can.
You know what pissed me off about it too is I tried to avoid it because I showered at fucking midnight.
He waited for you. He was like,
"That's what I'm saying.
He'll come soon."
Then he started. He's like, "So how you been like mentally and shit? Like you chilling?" I'm like, "Bro, your dick. I can't talk to you about this right now."
Yeah, you're pretty big. I mean, it's going all right.
Yeah, you're fucking. Oh my god, yo.
Sorry, I can't even think about my mental when you got your big old schlong
It's
right
been
here.
kind of a. Damn. All right, your turn.
Sergeant, I didn't know you were packing this.
First sergeant.
First sergeant, you're the first one to make me hard. That's what you said, not me.
That is not what I said.
I think I don't understand open showers like that. It's just like, and what's crazier too is that like, I think that they were like a big thing, especially like in
early military. They were a huge thing.
No, but even not only that, but like in schools too. Like showering.
Oh yeah, you know what?
showering
My
in
high
gym.
school had one, but we never used it.
Yeah, but I think like before, like it was a pretty common thing to do. Was like, oh, I just did pee. I got a shower.
Right.
And it's just like, I was just like thinking like I couldn't imagine like middle school me like showering like in public like that. I couldn't even fathom that.
Yeah, nah, there's no shower. I used to just bring extra shirt and deodorant, and I would just I wouldn't even really do shit in PE.
See,
anyway.
I would get lucky. My PE was like at the last period, so I wouldn't have to even worry about that. Now, it feels bad, man, for the fucking suckers that got PE for first period.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
Imagine like having to sprint like 2 miles and then like, all right, go do math.
Do not fucking jump up here. Yeah, that fucking sucks, dick. You're all tired and shit. Did you have to do a lot of shit in PE? Because my brother knew the PE teacher, so like he was already cool with me like immediately. So he was just like, "You want to just fucking walk around the school, do whatever the fuck you want, bro. I don't care."
Yeah, I had to. I mean, it was just standard. I mean, so in freshman year, I was homeschooled. So I went to school for like the first couple of weeks of freshman year, but then I got sick. And so I remember I was in PE for at the first high, because I went to 2 high schools within like 3 weeks.
Right.
The first high school I remember I was in PE. I remember we had to run the track, and I remember like we had to keep running until every single person like ran at least like a mile.
What the fuck?
And so I remember like going, and like a lot of people were just walking, you know, and I was just like I remember going up to I tried to be like that guy where I was just like, I went up to a group of guys like, come on guys, let's just run this and get it over with.
Coach is right.
So I was just like, I was like jogging up and I was just like, guys, let's just jog it together. We'll get it over with and we don't have to do it anymore. And then it worked. They jogged with me. I was like, but then obviously you got the hot Cheeto girls or whatever, like at the line.
They ain't gonna listen.
They're like, I ain't doing all that.
What the fuck I gotta run for, bitch? Like, oh my God.
But it was so that was the only high school PE because I feel like high school PE is like a lot harder, or like more physically like straining than middle school PE was.
Yeah.
But I did that, and then so because I was already in PE, and I wanted to homeschool, I still had to get that credit. So they basically just made me do like book work, and so I learned a lot about the body. Because I had a book that I had to read and do reports on and stuff like that.
It's kind of weird.
Well,
I feel like that defeats the whole point of PE.
Well, what are they gonna make me do? I'm in homeschool because I'm sick. So they're not like, and this isn't
just make you fucking run.
Now this isn't the Zoom days like for COVID where like they would make you go on Zoom and like show you doing jumping jacks and shit.
Yeah, this is like right after World War II, I think.
Yeah, so like I would just hand those reports. And that was my PE credit. I didn't have to take PE. Like I went back to school sophomore year, never had to take PE again.
Base.
So I got the good RNG for that one.
I used to, bro, my PE was kind of lit though in high school. Like we didn't really run. Like they would be like, all right, do a warm up lap, but everybody fucking walked. So like they ain't really running. And then it would be like, okay, we're gonna play frisbee tag today. You know what I mean? Like every 2 weeks it would change the sport.
Shit, yeah. No, yeah, it was different sports. I remember a lot of it was just like running though. And I was just like, why? And we gotta remember I was in shape in that time. So it was like I could have done it. I just didn't like, I don't want to. Like I'm at school. I'm here to learn. Not run, brother.
I'm here to learn actually. I don't need this fucking bullshit. I used to fucking what's I forgot what I was gonna say. Move on.
I played they did the thing like we would have to run the football field, and it was walk the longs, run the shorts. So you would walk the whole like 100 yards, and then run through the end zone, and we'd do that like 6 times. That's the biggest memory I had. I remember a lot of girls got in a lot of trouble for wearing very short shorts. And that's all of my memories of PE.
Well, you don't have many. Oh my God. I just found the new meta unlock.
One time they did.
Shit. Holy.
I remember one time this kid was chasing another guy throughout like the locker room. And I thought I was being a hero. And I was just like, we're gonna stop bullying. So the guy like they ran past me that was being chased, and then the person that was chasing him, I tripped him.
Oh, wait, is this the book bag story?
No, that's another one. That was a Captain. I will tell that one right after because that was some
funny too.
That was some Captain America ass shit.
Real.
But like I tripped the guy. He fucking falls and like tumbles because they're running full sprint, and then they both come after me. Like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? And I was just like, yo, I thought I was saving your ass. Like, you're welcome. Like, nothing happened of it because like I explained my situation.
Yeah.
They were just playing tag or some shit, basically. So nothing happened from that. But then, so this book bag incident, I remember, that's a different one.
Been right here.
Yeah. So I remember what had happened was I got my friend was being like harassed by some girl. And, he was probably provoking it. I don't know. But he ended up getting chased by this girl. And I was just like, damn, like she's running. And they're fucking far. Like they're like at least 30 yards away from me. And I was just like, I'm gonna save my friend. And so he's running, like he has a huge gap on her. He was fast. So he has a huge gap. I fucking take my fucking backpack and I go, hi-ya! And I fucking like Captain America whip my shield across the fucking courtyard. And it lands perfectly. Like did you ever watch Kangaroo Jack?
No.
God damn.
Are you talking about the shit where like they throw the fucking balls, you know what I mean? And it wraps around their legs.
So how do you know what I'm talking about?
Because other movies do that.
Okay, so it was like that. Exactly. And the straps go perfectly through her feet and like wrap across it, and she fucking falls.
Actually smoked.
And she's on her back and she goes, fuck. And I'm just like, oh fuck.
Jail.
I'm next. And then
he assaulted me.
He gets away and she goes to like look for him. And then I just pick up my backpack like nothing fucking happened.
No way. You just got out of it like that. She didn't even say anything to you?
I don't think. I mean, it was such a small school, like where everyone knew. Like I was that person, like where I wasn't popular, but like everyone knew who I was.
Right.
So like, and I had a fucking like bright yellow Transformers backpack. So it was
the most recognizable ever.
If they wanted to, they could have said something. But even then,
They're
like, I mean, I was charismatic. You know, I could just talk my way out of anything, really.
Yes, sir.
Like, what? Someone threw my backpack at you? Like that? Why would they do this? That?
Oh, you know, Jack actually took it like right before. Fucking, my God. One time I called a girl fat.
Why would
on
you do
accident.
that?
I don't remember how I called her fat, but I called her fat on accident. Like, I think either I said like you're fat and it slipped out. You know what I mean? Like instinct. Or I said like something that sounded like I'm saying you're fat. But she cried.
My coworker, he did kind of like the same thing. So he doesn't speak English, for those of you. And he's not he just came to the country like recently, and he's not too familiar. Like he hears all of us like talking shit to each other. So he like is kind of like grasping onto that. So he's talking to this girl and she's giving him shit for something. And then he goes, all you do is eat. That's all I see.
That's crazy.
That's all I see is snack. When do you stop eating? And I'm just like, we're all just saying like, no, you don't. No,
that's the one thing.
And then, but we can't say. So I kind of like, I felt bad like as a manager because I was just like, I should stop this. But also I'm just like,
this is funny.
It's funny, but also he has to learn.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna let her handle this,
right?
So that way he can acknowledge it. And then she didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, she got upset, obviously. But I came up to him after. I was just like, hey, you can say that to me. You can say that to guys. Never to girls. You don't do that to girls. He's like, oh, okay. And I talked to her later on because she's pretty chill. And I was just like, I want you to know that like, he didn't mean that, like in the way that you think that he meant that. He hears so and so.
He just thought he was just talking shit.
Yeah, he hears us talking like that kind of way, like to each other. So he thinks that that's okay just to everybody.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, yeah, no, like legitimately, I was in a bad mood that day. I realized, like after I yelled at him, I felt bad for yelling at him. So I was just like, so they're cool now. That's cool. But it's just so crazy to think of like the different concepts of like how people can be perceived for whatever reason, you know?
Yeah.
Like what they think is okay is like, because they're coming from a different country, you know? Like it's not the same. So
shit, I'm from here and I still did it. You know what I mean? So what is that saying? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, there's just some certain aspects where you're just like, hey, you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We had some people come in the other day and we close at 11, and we're the type of people that are like, we close at 11. We don't fucking,
yeah, fuck you.
We don't fuck around. So we make announcements on the PA system, like we close at 11, starting at 10:30, we start making announcements at 10:30, 10:45, 10:50, you know, so we started at 15-minute mark. Or we started at the 30-minute mark before we close, then the 15, then 10. At the 10-minute mark, I start making announcements every 2 minutes saying, hey, we're closing 8 minutes. Start making your final selections, make your way towards the front to check out. Every 2 minutes. And then at the 1 minute mark, I'm like, all right, you got 1 minute. These registers are going to close right at 11 o'clock. Like we're not going to keep it open. We're going to close them at 11. And the only exception is if someone is already checking out and they have like a lot of stuff, like we'll keep it open. And if there's someone else behind them, like obviously we'll keep another register open so that they can check out too, you know, like
Right, because they're just getting stalled out.
yeah. So if they're at a point where they're not stalled out, like if you're not up there at 10:59 already checking out, and 11 o'clock comes and you come up, sorry, they're closed.
Sorry, bitch, go home, motherfucker.
Like, I gave you ample amount of times. Like,
it's just people who pull up at like 10:55 and they're like, I got time. Like,
Yeah.
no, you fucking don't, dumb fuck.
I've
Like,
had people come in at 10:59 and still get their shit and get out like by 11.
well, that's because there's people like me and you that are fucking speed runners, right? Like, we know where shit is at.
Oh my god, dude! This one girl, so I'll finish this story first.
We got a whole cart and we were out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So this girl, or no, sorry, these ladies came in. We had like 3 groups of people coming at like 10:55, and I'm just like, I'm giving the announcements as normal. I'm like, these registers are closing, and 10:59 comes up. I'm like, hey, you got 1 minute. Come now, these registers are closing. And then 11 o'clock hits. I make the announcement. Hey, we're closed. If you're in the store, get out. And then these 2 families come up. They're like, hey, like we have a bunch of stuff we got to check out. And then my other manager's like,
I don't care.
He's like, we gave warning. Like isn't there some sort of grace period? And it's just like,
no.
And he's just like, yes, the 15 minutes of announcements was your grace period. And then he's just like, this is stupid. Like, I'm going to call corporate. He's like, you have a great time doing that. Like, we're closed.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here,
And
dumbass.
So anyways, I'm by myself this day, and this girl comes in, and it's like 10:55. You know, I'm walking the store because at this point our PA system wasn't working.
Same person or not?
No, it's completely different. This girl's like, I'm looking for this. I'm just like, okay, here it is. And then I'm just like, she's like, do you need anything else? Like, we're about to close. Got like 5 minutes. I said, no, I'm fine. And she's running around, and then she finds me again. She's like, hey, I'm looking for this. I'm like, oh, it's right here. You got 1 minute now. Like, you gotta hurry up. And she's just like,
go, bro.
And she's like, okay, yeah. And then I was being nice. And I was like, you know what? You're like, because it's not like she was like taking her time. Like, she was actively like running to every place that she needed to go. So I was like, you're trying, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But then she gets to the checkout and it's like 11:01. So I gave her time. She's the only one in the store, by the way. She's like, oh, I forgot this. And she's like sprinting back and like forth. I was like, this bitch is taking too much advantage of me. Like, this is like too much. And I'm just like, I should have just told you to fucking no.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I mean, I get it on both ends because it's like, yeah, maybe there should be a grace period, but then it's also like, bitch, the store closes at 11, motherfucker.
I give you 30 minutes of warning, so it's not really like that is your grace period, you know?
Yeah, I think the main thing is
if you came up at 10:59, I'll let you take however long it takes for you to check out.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna let you shop until 11.
Yeah,
come up until at 11:05, be like, all right, I'm ready to check out.
Yeah,
like no, that's like. If you didn't come earlier, like that's not my fault. Come earlier or go to a store that's open later.
Yeah. I think the main thing is probably just like, you have to remember too, that you never, in a city like this, Philadelphia, just lying for no reason. People get off at random fucking times.
But I don't care. There's literally a store across the street that's open until 2 a.m.
All right, whatever, my fucking.
So like, there's no fucking, I don't give a fuck if like their price is like $1 more. Like you made that choice.
Yeah.
And one thing is like one person's like excuse was that it's like, oh, I just got off work, but they're with their husband.
Yeah.
Who didn't just get off work. So it's just like, tell your man to go grocery shopping then, because you got 10 things. You can't trust your husband with 10 things. That's your fault. It's not my fault. So, I mean, and with the day and age that we're in today is like, we have online ordering, we have pickup, we have delivery.
Hey, let them know.
Like, so it's just like if you don't have it, like go on your lunch break and pick up your order, take it home, and then blah blah blah, or fucking have your fucking
save you more time,
or like even have like, since your husband obviously gets off work way earlier than you do, have your husband go pick up the order. Like, it's that fucking simple. Like,
yeah.
It's like if you're coming in for 4 or 5 things, then go get your 4 or 5 things and then go check out. and not fucking browse the store for 10 more minutes. So it's like, and people keep like, we just went through a remodel. People keep using that excuse as like, I can't find anything in the store. Like it keeps moving. It's like, bitch, you could have made that excuse last year at this time. But this has been the same layout for the last 4 or 5 months.
I feel like that's a brain dead excuse anyway, because like, yeah, like things move position, but there's also fucking signs everywhere.
Yeah. Now in that kind of store, like my store is like different because like you can like it has signs everywhere. Places like Best Buy, bro, like that's just a brain dead fucking like.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
we
Best
can't.
Buy is crazy.
We can't find shit when we go to Best Buy.
Yeah,
like, and then they'll be like, "Oh, it's right here," and it's like in an obvious spot, but like not in the spot that it should be in.
Yeah,
they're like, hey,
we're looking. They mix and match stuff in Best Buy so much too. Yeah.
Remember,
like all the TVs are together, but then there will be like
microphone. Remember when we went to get just the microphones,
and then on the other side of the store, microphone cable.
We're like, we went to go buy like a Yeti, right? We go to the microphone section. We can't find the Yeti. We're like, oh, I don't really want to get this brand, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's actually by the TVs.
Yeah, it's just like, no, it was. And it was just like, why? It's like, cause like we thought that would be like at least next to like the computer stuff because like,
or by the other microphones.
Yeah. Something, which were by the computers. So it's like, they weren't even in that section. I'm just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. No,
and we're looking for like the aux. You know what pisses me off the most is that these aux extenders, they didn't have in stock when we went that day. And then obviously I ordered these ones from the same store that I said they were available in store. So I don't understand that either. I'm just like, what the unless they
probably when you ordered it, they probably sent like a whole shipment.
No, because I bought these open box. So either someone returned them like that same day or like, because they didn't even technically carry them according to them.
Next up on our investigations, Best Buy. What the fuck are y'all doing?
I wanted to work at Best Buy.
I feel like Best Buy would be a cool job.
I think they get commission too, and I would just sell the fuck out of everything I could. Because like
you can tell if they get commission because they'll be like.
But sometimes remember that day that when we went to go buy your monitor, and then I was just yelling. I was just like, well, I guess no one wants commission today. Because like we were standing like looking for help. Like there was no one in the fucking store.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just like, hey, we need this monitor. But we can't find the box here because like they have like the display and then they have like the actual monitors underneath. But like it was like
in the back or something.
Yeah. So we're just like, I guess no one wants commission at all. That's cool. And finally someone came up, but I was just like, too little too late, pal. I helped myself.
I already went to the back and found it.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I bought my girlfriend a Coach wallet?
So when you say have you ever, so are you talking about this one or the last one?
Huh?
Current?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. No.
So I went to go, this is like my Selena story.
Who the fuck is Selena?
Selena like
Gomez?
Like Quintana or whatever, like the one that like goes into like the fancy store and just like you can't afford anything here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well. So anyways, you'll get me.
Are you talking about like the YouTube videos where like the homeless guy pulls up and he's like, I want to buy a Lamborghini, and then he comes back later with like a suit?
Well, kinda, but like.
Oh, I think you did tell me this story actually.
Yeah. So I mean, I walk in, I'm just dressed like how I normally dress,
right?
And all these workers are just like ignoring me. I'm just like, I need help. And then finally, like this lady, like this older lady, she comes up to me. She's like, do you need help with something? I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like looking for something from my girlfriend. I don't really know like what exactly to get. Blah, blah, blah. And she's just like, okay, well, what's your budget? I was like, maybe like $300 to $600. And then she perked up real quick. She was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll show you right over here. I'm just like, damn, like these, like I'm wearing a hoodie and jeans. So you just think I don't have like money?
I don't think you got bread like that. Go band for band, bitch.
She definitely had more than I did, but
she got that commission, so
yeah,
probably helped her out.
No, she
commission's a good way to make people actually do their job.
She didn't get commission though because like I was
Oh, why the fuck does she care then?
No, she got she could, because I'm supposed to tell her that like I helped, like she helped me so that she gets the commission from it. But they asked me like, did anyone help you? I was like, no.
You can't say they don't get commission.
No, she didn't get commission.
She didn't get the commission. That's crazy. If you're watching this, Angelina, fuck you. You suck at your job.
No, I mean, you were nice and you helped me, but the fact that you felt pressured to help me, that's nuts. You should
got
just
stereotype.
You should just help me because I'm fucking in your store.
Yep. You suck.
Like I help. Like even if someone like I think like even someone I know that is going to steal from my store, I'll fucking help them. You know what I mean? Like that's just how you're supposed to like handle customer service.
You have to remember too that people don't do their fucking job like you do. You
True.
actually do your job and like go above it, and other people just do not.
I remember this. You say that in like this one lady. I think I told the story before, but she's like, "Hey, I'm looking for distilled vinegar." Or just vinegar. And I was just like, okay, are you looking for cleaning vinegar or baking vinegar? And she's just like, cleaning. And I'm glad that you know the difference. And I was just like, I don't know the difference except for like the words. She's just like, oh, okay.
Well, one's for baking, one's for cleaning.
Yeah, that literally the only thing that I know the difference is that one says vinegar and one says cleaning vinegar. And that's the only thing I know that's different.
Well, you put the cleaning vinegar, you put in with your laundry if it is like too smelly. You know what I mean?
I feel like does it cancel it out? Because vinegar is smelly.
It's very it's kind of like a cancel out function, right? But it's also it's just very overpowering.
I know it's a disinfectant too, because I mean, or kind of something. Because I know that for like mold or some shit, like you're supposed to use vinegar.
Real?
That's what the internet told me. Because I remember we had like some kind of shit growing in our
in the shower.
In the shower, yeah. And I sprayed I got some cleaning vinegar and some bleach, and gone.
Easy. But yeah, like my mom did it one time where like if you have something that's like just sweat stained, like a jersey or something, you just throw that bitch in there. You have like you just dump fucking vinegar in that bitch, and then you just run it.
You know what I want? I want one of those like a mop sink, not a mop sink, but like those utility sinks.
I don't know what is that.
It's like a big like industrial sink, but like you have it like next to your fucking like washer and dryer, and like
why?
Use basically just like to pre-rinse, and like you know like if you let's say you have like a muddy ass shirt, like you'll fucking like rinse that shit and like
you get the bulk of the shit off before you put it in the washer. Okay.
I want to be that rich.
Where does dirt go in the washing machine?
Through the holes.
How does it know?
Huh.
Chat?
Do you still use 2 Tide Pods whenever you wash your clothes?
If it's a full load, yeah.
Why?
Just how I learned to do it.
I always put one just because like I feel like that's enough. I only say that because like when I originally asked you that, you were saying because like it was like your army clothes and stuff.
Yeah, it was army stuff. That's like what they told me in basic.
I think it's just different because like obviously in your army clothes they're really fucking dirty
and sweaty all the time. Maybe it doesn't work better. I don't fucking know, but
I don't know.
That's just the instinct that I have is if it's like to the fucking brim almost, I just throw 2 in there, and then if it's like half or less, then I just throw 1.
Do you notice a difference?
No, but I also can't smell anything.
I don't know if it's smelly. I think that's what like the whole point of I don't think laundry detergent makes laundry smell any better anymore.
Not gross.
I think they make it not smell better anymore because it used to smell like when you used to do laundry. I swear to God, it used to smell,
like clean as fuck, right?
And then now I don't think they do that anymore, so that they can make you buy other products to make it smell good. Because think about now how many like dryer fucking beads come in, washer beads come in, like they're like how many different dryer sheets there are now.
You know what? Matter of fact, hey, you're kind of right because I used to do like when I was a kid, like laundry would come out, I'd be like, damn, this shit smell good. And now it's just kind of like, I'm just going to throw this on the bed now.
Yeah,
and
this is just
fold it.
I make my woman do that.
We love women.
I mean, she'd helped me so much because I did. I mean, it's not laziness, man, but like when you work 11 hours a day and you come home and you're just like, now I got to do laundry. And then she'll sit, like, I mean, I'm doing the laundry, you know, at least. So it's just like, thank you for putting it away, because otherwise it would just sit in the laundry basket until I grow the courage to put it away. And then I will never grow that courage. So I'll have a pile of dirty, and then I'll have my clean clothes in the hamper until there's not that many things in the hamper and I can just transfer it over.
Yeah, man. I come out here after a long ball session. I'm like, damn, it's clean. Yo. And then I go back and I play more ball.
Also, I already texted you this, but all I'm saying is last episode, I said I was going to play ball with you. And you said, yeah, right. Very next day, we had a Yap Squad ball session.
No, the fuck you didn't, bitch.
I did, and I probably had more points than both you and Angel combined.
That
One's the actual lie.
That's actually just
dude. You know what's the crazier thing is that like I was sitting there and I was playing. And I was like, I'm helping so much. Like I'm
fucking 10 score.
I'm doing something, and then Angel's like, yeah, Momo hasn't even touched the ball yet. And I'm just like, that can't be right.
It's hard when it's so fast. I feel like when you don't.
Well, my perspective is like, you guys are obviously the better players.
Right.
I'm legitimately playing, like, while you guys are like fighting for the balls, I'm legitimately hitting them out of the way so that they can't get to the ball. Like I'm doing like,
I mean, it's a valid strat. I'm
doing shit like that. And like obviously I'll hit the ball like and center it sometimes, like as much as I can.
Yeah.
But like majority of the time, I'm literally just hitting them out of the way so that they can't get to the ball.
It works, bro. It's just funny.
Like I'm legitimately just playing D, and I think it works for us sometimes.
Yeah.
But there's obviously times where like I obviously should be playing more offensive, but like I can't. Rocket League has changed so much since when I bought it,
that's really everybody's so good now.
And so like whenever like I can't time the things already. So like when I'm like, I'm gonna jump up and fly up and hit that. Yeah. And then I'll jump up and fly, and then it's just, oh, okay, there you go.
You gotta. I'm
getting better at it.
You're getting better. You just gotta aim for the apex, like when it goes up.
Listen, man, I thought we were playing Rocket League.
Mirage, use your. I don't know what the fuck he does. Use your decoy. Nah, when the ball goes up, you go for when it's gonna hit the highest height that it's gonna hit.
Yeah, but like, I feel like I do that.
It's hard though.
And like, I mean, I'm so sure. I mean, I was switching between like controller and, well, first of all, I couldn't, my rewind button. What is that called when you go rewind?
Reverse?
Yeah.
I was like, rewind.
My reverse button was also bound to my boost button. So when I was trying to reverse, I was boosting.
Why?
Forward.
Why is it like that?
I don't know. It was literally the default settings because I didn't change that shit.
That's so fucking funny.
So whenever you guys were like, get it, and then you would just see me fly forward. My bad, guys. And that pissed me off too. I was like, so when Angel would like want to fix his car, like, well, we sit in the lobby, he's fixing his car, blah, blah, blah. I'm fixing my car. And he's like, match started. No, bitch. I'm still trying to make my car the Looney Tunes. Like, you, like, give me some time.
Well, my car, I like my car, so I'm the host, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna go now.
I'm just trying to make the stupidest looking car possible.
I like your car. You got like the Canada car. Fuck you, Canada.
No, I changed it.
Oh, damn.
I remember I made it like a scuba diver, like, because I got like that one thing that looks like the fucking Titan Odyssey.
I don't remember.
The submarine that implodes.
Oh,
it's like this. Was it the Scarab or some shit?
Something like that. I don't know.
But I have that one. I made it look so fucking stupid. And I love it.
It's so good.
You want to go play some ball after this?
Yes, sir. Always. Fuck, dude. Here's what I love about that game is no matter how good you are, there's always something to improve, and you can always learn something.
My thing is that like we're playing trios, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
When we do play them, so I'm just like, I can just fuck around and kind of learn, and it doesn't matter. And I'm still a higher rank than both of you in that. So
Well, I'm diamond 3 right now. So.
I'm like fucking whatever's higher than that.
You're
So
like plat, so whatever.
I feel like platinum should be higher than diamond. Yeah, I feel like it is in any other game. Is it not?
No.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
There's usually not a diamond rank. It usually goes plat and then something else.
Listen, the biggest thing is I had to piss.
Me too, though. Wait, we're on the same schedule right now.
We're like girls on their periods.
I'm bleeding from my dick.
We'll get into that later.
What do you?
Piss break.
It's not real.
This will be a word from our sponsor.
Kiki is our sponsor. I'm the sponsor.
So one thing I wanted to bring up was, I don't know if you've seen it, but Cutie Cinderella recently came up with a speed run, and it's to name 100 females.
Ariana Grande. That's it. That's all I know.
This cute. So it has to be well, like a well-known person, like a Googleable person.
I cannot do that.
You literally think you could have named like 100 women?
Do you want me to actually try right now? Because I'll try, but I don't. I think I'm going to get to like 10.
So I don't, because I saw someone say like their record was like a sub 7.
What the fuck? You can't even talk that fast.
Hey, he just wrote down 7 women, or 100 women in 7 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. I thought you meant like 7 seconds. I was like, damn, bitch.
No.
Ariana Grande, Amelia Clark. That's it. Emily.
Okay, you can't say that's it and then
Rhodes. Is that her name? Lana Rhodes. Never mind. Emily.
Willis.
Just name only porn stars.
I think that would be my downfall. It was that like at least 25% would just be porn stars.
Probably more, bro. Fucking
Legit.
man, who knows the name of all these damn women anyway?
I think if you actually thought about it, you probably could do it.
I'm not even kidding. I don't think I could do it.
We should make a second video where we try it. We both try it.
I'll try it. I legit don't think I can.
We'll do it. All right. We'll upload. Should we? It has to be after this episode. So
all I'm saying is, I actually tried just now, and I got to 4.
I think if porn stars are included,
well, yeah,
I can
Google that.
I can do so much. So, and I know actors, actresses, stuff like that. So like, I think I could do it 100%. Like, probably like legitimately sub 5.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is I could probably name 100 men, but 30 of them are going to be presidents of the United States. Like,
not even 50.
No, don't know them all. But point being, I don't really know actors or Doja Cat. There we go. That's another one. That's 5. We're there. We're getting there.
I wonder. I forget the rules. I wonder if it has to be like names, or does it have to be? Let me see this.
Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, Mom D'Amelio.
That's
3. What are we at? 8?
I think so. I don't have Twitter on this fucking. I think I just search it though.
All the Kardashians, don't know their names. That's like 4.
Kris, Kendall, Kylie.
Kanye's wife.
Kim.
They're divorced now, right?
All right. So it can be dead women. It can be streamers. It can be any version of their name. Spending or spelling doesn't count as long as your heart is in the right place.
Any streamer?
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
No family, friends, or ex-girlfriends, or neighbors, or any of that shit. They have to be Googleable women or public figures. No fictional characters. Must be someone with real blood in their veins. No repeats. Timer starts as soon as you type the first letter of the first name, ends when you type the last letter of the last name. Must be typed out in a list labeled 1 to 100. Had to say their name, not a description.
Nah.
Example, Michelle Obama, good. Obama's wife, bad.
Why?
Because that's be their name. That's the whole point of it.
Why?
I legitimately think that we should do it.
We should. No, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna pass though. I'm gonna be sexist.
You're going to be sexist, or you're not going to be sexist? Is
Well,
it
if I
sexist?
fail, I'm sexist, right?
I don't know. Probably.
If I fail and I'm sexist, then I'm sexist. I don't think I can do it, but I'll try.
We should do more challenges like this too.
I like that. Chubby bunny.
I think we should do more things like remember that the thing that I had mentioned like a long time ago where I was just like, we should see who could eat a pizza the fastest, just as an excuse just to eat pizza.
Yo, pizza stream.
We can do it. If you want to see who can demolish one Little Caesars pizza faster, me or Mamba, let us know below.
Are we actually in a speed run?
Yeah.
You'll probably beat me. Because I'm fast, but I'm not like purposefully fast. I'm just a fast eater.
Are you down next episode? Let's get some pizza.
I don't give no fuck. Let's do it. I don't care.
Okay, next episode we're gonna have
It's like $10.
Yeah, I'm down. I kind of want to see how this would pan out.
I'm talking with my mouth open though, or chewing.
You're the worst.
What do you guys think about this challenge so far?
We'll have to have my girlfriend like fucking
time it.
Not time it, but also like hold the microphone so that we can talk while we're eating.
I'll just hit one of these.
That will slow your pace, man. You don't want to do that. I'm gonna be like this, bro. I'm like nom, 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 like 6 slices at a time.
Dude, you could definitely. I'm already done.
We could. I mean,
I just finished just now. You lost.
Actually, no. We'll have Angel spectating too. Hopefully, if he doesn't have any more dogs to
Angel
watch,
can just get a pizza.
we just make Angel eat it normally. Angel, you have to order a pizza.
Dude, imagine if we don't tell him it's a competition and we're just sitting here fucking smacking that shit.
Angel, this is just a normal mukbang. Like, we're just going to eat and,
Wait, you lost.
Angel, the first prize was $1,000.
Holy. Massive prize pool. Conor McGregor showing up. Floyd Mayweather. Trying to start naming tags.
Just for Bill Clinton. Bill
Obama.
Gates.
Osama.
Oh no, not him.
He's back.
The zoo's not starting yet. Call back.
It's a call. Hey, if you rewind approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes, you might hear that again.
Perhaps, yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. I actually will rewind and see what happens at the...
Definitely not that. It was probably like an hour and 30 minutes ago.
Who knows?
Kiki.
Do you love me? Are you riding? Are you down for me always? Oh my God. That reminds me. I was showing someone a song on break. I was on Spotify. And then my coworker goes, "Oh my God, have you guys heard Drake's new album?" And I was just like, I was actually curious. I was like, "Oh no, like what is it called?" He just goes, "Views." And I was just like, the fucking old ass album. I just started laughing. I was like, "Why the fuck did you say that to me right now?" And he's just like, "I don't know. Spotify just recommended it to me for some reason." I was like, Spotify does that random ass shit where it's just like, this is new from the artist that you like.
5 years ago.
And way more than that, dude. Views came out like, I'm running to the
black and yellow. I don't know.
Oh, that song was fire.
Remember those days?
Still is, always was. What?
We will.
Right, that's beyond both of our times.
I was there.
You were there.
You were already retired by that point.
Song came out early 90s, I think. When did We Will Rock? When did Queen stop becoming a thing?
When we said fuck you to the British government. We overthrew them and became the United States of Americas. History didn't start until 1776. Just remember that.
Oh my God, that song was released in 1977. I was way off.
What is the last Queen song? Google that. I can't growl. How do you do the growl noise?
Mother Love was the final song released in 1991. Or actually, no, it was recorded in 1991. So I don't know.
1991. You just turned 18.
You don't have to do that. That's not true at all.
I know. I'm just lying. I love lying.
How often do you think you lie, like in everyday life? Like besides like in like a joking fashion?
Not counting jokes?
Yeah. Just like normal speaking.
Probably like 15. Because I don't really talk to that many people nowadays. If it was in the army, I would say 100.
I think I lie like only like 5% of the time.
You think?
Yeah, because I'm pretty like honest. I think the biggest thing that like I lie about is like, oh no, I haven't heard that from like someone who's like been gossiping from something before. I think that's my biggest lie.
I lie to make people feel better. I lie to make people not worry about me. And then I lie just to lie sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it has to be funny. So,
you know, it's kind of fucked up that I do it though, because like I'm not like it's not funny to anybody except for me because I don't tell any. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like, yo, I actually lied to you. Like it's just I lied and I think it's hilarious.
I think it's I do that shit too, where I'm just like, when someone does something like that can get them in trouble. Like, can I do this? I'm like, yeah, go for it.
yeah, just go for it. Yeah.
Like that's funny to me. And then I'll be like, did you do that? And then they'll be like, yeah. I'm just like, oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Sometimes people will come to me with like issues and they'll be like, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do that? And I'll be like, yeah, I know a guy. Let me give him a call. And then I just type into Chat GPT. I just tell him the answer.
Jesus Christ.
Well, what the fuck? Like, why are you coming to me with that? But like, I don't fucking know.
Dude, I can't wait until like we're in that complex and like my manager's also there. I'll just hopefully I think you guys will get along.
I get along with anybody.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice. Well, like,
hello.
Just have some people over, you know? And
yes, sir.
I want to have more people over. And this next space will definitely give us the opportunity to have that. Like,
yeah, I mean, we'll have plenty of room.
And plus we'll be like in the town that everyone that I would want to have over be at, so they don't have to drive 30 to 40 minutes to go fucking hang out. Have you ever had like an actual like where people try to take what you say and like make it like something like worse?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the Sesame Place story?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Dude, this one's a good one. Hold up.
I'm holding. I'm bored. All right. You had your chance though.
All right.
So anyways, what happened was
fucking again with the carousel, right? I was working the carousel.
Oh, you in this roundabout.
This fucking roundabout Andy. This lady, the ride is like pretty much full, right?
Pretty much it.
Pretty much full. Like I could fit like 5 more people on, maybe.
So this one lady was not an issue then.
Let me get to that.
She was the size of 5 people.
Fucking, so there's like this huge line, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, like it's the most popular ride because you can bring fucking actual infants, like actual babies, like just born.
What if what's the protocol for if I'm carrying my infant child and it's going around and I drop it?
Babies have to be on the bench. So if you drop it on the bench, fuck you.
Bench question mark?
They have one bench on the ride that's like 3 people. So only one baby, like actual baby, can ride at a time.
Stupid ass babies.
Point being, this fucking dad and his little fucking daughter are walking through. They're going through the line. They go through the whole line. And then this African American family runs to my desk.
Is that important?
Yes.
Okay.
They skip the line. They go under the fence. They skip the line, right? They duck under the fence at the same time as the white family is approaching, right? I'm like, well, they were in line before you. Like, I'm going to make sure that they get a seat first, right? Like, that's just what I do, right? And they're like, so you're racist. I'm like, bitch, what do you mean I'm racist? You skipped the line. Like, and then I got accused. They literally, like, my manager pulled me aside. They're like, I don't think you're racist. But I have to say, like, don't be racist. I'm like, what the, like, look at the cameras, motherfucker. Like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, so I think people like to pull the race card a lot.
Yeah.
like they pulled the race, like some lady pulled the race card on the manager above me. Same thing kind of happened where like we closed the registers right at 11. We closed them, and this lady goes, "You closed them because I'm black." And I'm just like, "Ma'am, there's a white guy standing right behind you waiting to check out too, and he's not allowed to come in here."
What did she say?
She's just like, the funniest thing about this whole situation was the fact that there is maybe one white person on our team. No, two white people on our team besides the manager. And we're standing around him like we got white, we got fucking black people, we got fucking
it's like that porn picture of the white girl sitting on the couch.
Yeah, but with like different races. Like we got the white, black, Asian, fucking Arabics, like everyone. Like we have everyone.
Yo, what the fuck is she staring at?
Around,
oh, now she moves.
We got all these people around this woman. She goes, "You're doing this because I'm black." And then she's like, "What?" Like, what? No, you're just the only one left. Like, that's your fault.
See, this is what I got into that's why I got into an argument with this lady, because I was like, your kids are just being fucking bad. Like I said, I didn't give a fuck because it was like the end of my
tour.
My tour of duty. Are you fucking biting me? Like, chill, bro.
I learned that these are called love bites. She loves you.
Fuck you. But yeah, I was like, dude, like I'm literally just doing my fucking job. Like, what do you want from? I got yelled at.
Yeah, I mean that's always how. Luckily, I'm with like the management that doesn't fucking care, you know. So it's just like, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Kick him the fuck out. Like we're closed.
You know what's crazy too is Sesame Place gotten like a race incident.
Blank.
I don't care. They don't. Fuck you. Sesame Place. Sesame Place. Sesame Place.
Do you actually not care? Because that's gonna be.
I don't give a fuck. Nobody that I know lives there anymore. But they got into it, then they're gonna fucking probably Google it or something. But fucking, there's a video on YouTube of like this lady in a hijab, like she's chilling at like the water park, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this random white lady starts arguing with her, or no, because the lady in the hijab was like, "Can you stop cursing in front of my kids?" To the white lady, because she was like trailer park trash, you know what I mean? And then she's like, "Fuck you, blah 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 blah, racism, 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 racism." And she went off for like 10 minutes, and then they both got banned.
Why both?
That's what I'm saying. And I
think it's just like one of those like zero tolerance. Like, I mean, the same thing like with like schools where they're just like,
that's the thing.
Oh, you fought your bully, you're both suspended.
Yeah, but for school, I get it because it is a fight, right? But
yeah,
at a water, it's an amusement park. Like she didn't even say it. She just asked, "Can you please stop cursing in front of my children?"
But the way that, I mean, I can kind of see it from both perspectives because, like, I mean, the way that like the management probably received like the victim was probably just like, you kind of caused this problem. Like, she wouldn't have said anything if you didn't say anything, type thing.
But I feel like, especially if you're not really a conservative, I guess, but like, if that's how your religion falls to where like you don't want your kids to hear that shit, you should be able to be like, don't say that in front of my kids.
I agree, but you're also on a, I think the biggest thing.
It is a public space, so it's kind of like.
But it's not. It's a private property.
True.
So you can
also.
So the owners technically have the ability to say like they don't want either of them on the property.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, obviously you as a person should have the right to say, I don't want you to say this in front of my kids. But the other person has the right to say whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. So I mean, it goes hand in hand. Obviously, a civilized human being would be like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
But even me, like, right, like we're sitting there, like we work overnight, we don't have to deal with customers.
I'm pretty sure they rescinded the ban on this lady.
Mm-hmm. But definitely after this.
Yeah, there was a whole drama about like, why the fuck would you do this? Like, why did you ban her? You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. That honestly, that is fucking crazy. Just like, I don't know about you, but like whenever I'm like around like a place, especially that's like around like I mean, there's some places where I just don't give a fuck, you know, like it's a public space. Like you can't shield your child from that much. Yeah. But I definitely like, if I see a child
I tried.
I'm gonna not try to like, because you never know. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be chill with my children and be like,
fuck you.
Yeah, and cuss around them, like let them know like this is how people talk.
Yeah.
But also there's a time and a place. Like I'm gonna teach them that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But some people obviously are not taught that, and it's crazy to think that there's people who think that that's okay. Because I mean, again, you're not required to like watch your language in public, but again, it's just like a fucking like civilized thing to do. Is like, hey, some people might not raise their kids like this. Like, let's like be.
That's nice. The thing though, is it's a very like ages like 1 to like 10 park. You know what I mean? Like it's even like more kiddie than Disneyland. You know what I mean? It's
literally like, because I mean, Disneyland, you can like, it can go for all ages, but like, when's the last time you heard a 20-year-old watching Sesame Street?
Never
exactly.
In my life.
But you got a fucking 20-year-old watching Moana every night, so it's like, it's totally different.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just, the whole thing was weird. And then, what's the lady who made that one song that used to be on fucking Clarkson? What's her name?
Kelly
Clarkson showed up, and it was a whole mess.
Why?
I don't know.
Just because she was famous, or?
Yeah, that's completely. I don't know why I said that, because it's completely unrelated to this story.
Kelly Clarkson, huge racist.
It was like 3 months later she showed up.
Publicity stunt for sure. Like,
they had nothing to do with the racism.
No, but like they probably like they probably had like a lot of backlash for banning the lady. They're like, what's a famous person that has kids that?
No, because they didn't want us to even know that she was there. Because the managers were like, we're not supposed to tell you this, but Kelly Clarkson is here right now. And we were like, oh my God, Kelly Clarkson's here.
Oh my God.
And then they were like
American Idol.
Like, I remember, dude, like 100 fucking people swarmed her, and they were like, how do they know? She has like 4 security guards around her, like escorting her everywhere. They're like, how do they know? Like, bitch, how do you think they know?
Yeah. I mean, it's, that's, yeah. I mean, maybe it's not a PR stunt, because they usually be like, Kelly Clarkson's here. Like,
it didn't feel like a PR stunt. And the only other famous person that they had while I was there was Casey Neistat. And that guy was.
Wait, was he, did you like actually talk to him or anything?
No, but my friend got a picture with him.
Prove it.
I'll prove it right now. Pulling up the proof.
Casey Neistat's cool. Haven't seen anything in years, but like I remember I would watch his vlogs because like his editing style is so fucking sick.
I used to watch him a lot, but I haven't watched him in a few years.
I watched him obviously, like as most people did, like whenever he was doing his like daily vlog.
Yeah.
And also, fuck a daily vlog, bro. Like I look back at it, man, and I'm just like, these guys are out here posting 15, 20-minute fucking videos of their lives every single day. And I sit there, like I had to edit the podcast. Like I gave myself like the week, right? And I was just like, this is such a headache to edit because of like the audio issues and everything like that. Like it was such a headache. So I was like, I'm giving myself the week.
Yeah.
I sat there and struggled. I came home Wednesday. I have to edit, like I have to finish everything on a Wednesday because obviously we upload on Thursday early morning.
Right.
So I had to finish. So from 9 a.m. until like fucking 2 p.m., 3 p.m., like I edited that fucking 4-hour long podcast. And
their life sucks.
I can only imagine, like that was 4 hours, right? Like continuous. I can only imagine a full day of someone vlogging. And with the amount of edits that he used to do, like I couldn't fucking imagine that.
I could not find this picture. Fucking, I mean, to be
it's
fair,
probably because it's not true. But we'll see. Yeah.
What the fuck were you talking about? I was listening, but I forgot.
Just editing, how long it takes. Like, in
to be fair, like the vloggers have editors. Yeah, I mean, like it's not.
No, but like these guys, like Roman Atwood, Casey Neistat, like their whole shtick was like, I'm filming and editing by myself.
That's cap though.
It can't be though, because like I remember there was like like you would, I mean, you watch Roman, right?
Yeah,
so,
I
like,
used to.
Like I would remember him, like there was like some vlogs, right, where like they were like just inherently short, like not like
I think I deleted this picture.
not as good because he was like, hey, so like the last vlog like took me a long time to edit, so I slept in today, so I don't have as much to film today.
I'm not even gonna cap. I still feel like I feel like he just hires somebody.
I don't think so. I think.
Why would you not though?
I don't. It's the same way that like a lot of like YouTubers, just like a lot of YouTubers. Some
it
of
was
them,
real though.
Some of them just don't want to because it's like a style type thing, you know. It actually fell in the cracks.
It did. Barely.
But like, a lot of them just don't want to because it's like their style. Like they don't know. Like, and to be fair, if I was a vlogger, I wouldn't want to hand my fucking like personal life off to like a fucking.
That is true because it's like, especially like Roman Atwood, it's like actually like his family.
Yeah,
I mean, so I guess that
knows,
makes
like,
sense.
Who knows like what he's recorded? Like if he sent like all the raw footage to somebody, who knows what he cut out? Like, you know, like what he accidentally caught on camera or something, like, you know what I mean?
Dude, you know what's fucking crazy is his first son, Noah, is like a fully grown adult.
Dude, and he's buff as fuck now.
Yeah. I don't.
He's unrecognizable.
It's so strange because like I was an adult when he was like 14. And now he's like a fully grown man.
I remember watching, I mean, like fucking, I mean, they have like 2 more kids since I started watching.
I remember when the other one, like the Kane, was like born.
Yeah,
and now there's
there's 2 more. So that's the crazy thing. Like I remember growing up with them, and then I stopped watching them, and then first of all, they went on a hiatus for like fucking a year or 2, and then rightfully so.
Certain issues.
But I stopped watching, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, by the way, here's baby. Like that's all they got.
Yeah.
More babies.
The dog died. I remember that one.
Oh, Zeus.
Yeah.
Well, that was way before that.
Yeah.
Dog died. Mom died. Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna lie.
XQC clip.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I cried when the dog died.
Did you cry when the mom died?
Whose mom?
Roman's.
Oh no.
So dog died. Dad, but mom died.
See, that was the thing though, is they made like a whole tribute for the dog, and the mom video was just like, my mom died, by the way.
Like that's actually, is that true?
I don't know if they made a tribute for her, but I'm pretty sure they were just like, yeah, we were in Hawaii and she fucking died.
That's actually crazy if they did that for the dog and not the mom. The situation is kind of crazy though, because apparently the dad moved on like super fucking fast.
Is he like married again or what?
I don't know if married, but I know that he was like talking to like another woman like very soon after.
I mean, hey man, like let the man do his thing.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's just like if your wife of like fucking 50 years just like collapsed in front of you, would you
imagine he killed her?
And because I mean, obviously they wouldn't be as close. Like if because they all witnessed it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
she like fell down the stairs or something.
No, she was like on a scooter, and she fell off, and then just like hit her head, and then just like was instantly dead.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I'm kind of my parents are getting to the age where I'm kind of worried that they're gonna just die.
Yeah, I'm not. I was talking to my girlfriend about it earlier. It's like I'm kind of like desensitized around death and stuff. So I'm just like I'm worried about it, but I'm also just like, if it happens.
That's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I'm probably going to cry, you know what I mean? But I'm also like, well, they lived a good life.
Yep, that's it.
You know, like my grandma. Trauma dump time. I was raped. Anyway.
Well, I'm going to piss again.
I think there's 3 animals we could do absolutely fine without. 1, mosquitoes. 2, spiders. 3, hornets. 1, mosquitoes don't really fucking do anything other than suck. They're legit just vampires. 2, spiders. They make sure there's not that many flies. I would rather have 100 flies than 1 spider, bitch. 3, the fucking, I already forgot the other one. That's how important it is. Hornets. We already got bees, bitch. We don't need hornets. What the fuck? A hornet is just a killing bee. So what the fuck is the point of a hornet? Hornets are just bees that are worse, and they do the same thing that a bee does. So what the fuck? There's no point. Fourth animal, manatees. Let's just get rid of them. Your thoughts?
They're already endangered, so
that one won't be too hard.
All right, for a viewer question, we don't really have one. So do you have anything that you want to ask ourselves?
Let me think. What is the worst thing you would do for $1 million?
I think it would be like that. Press a button and someone dies.
Just a random person?
Yeah.
You don't think you would do anything worse than that?
Like maybe like suck a dick or something. I don't know. Like what's
What
worse?
if somebody walked up to you and handed you a check for $1 million and an AK-47 and said, "Go kill everybody in this orphanage"?
No, because like repercussions.
No repercussions, sure.
How old?
Orphanage, 0 to 18.
How many?
30. I would do it.
For just $1 million? No repercussions.
Actually, I was just capping. I think. $1 million ain't even that much to kill a bunch of fucking kids, bro. I think I would kill like 5 fully grown men.
I think I'm just gonna stick with my button answer. And be like, it kills.
Okay, but you would. Okay, what would be the minimum amount you would press the button for then? Because there's no way you're gonna say, "Oh, I would press the button one time for $1 million."
500,000
per press?
Oh, per press?
Per press. How many times would you press it though?
Until someone I know dies.
Based.
Like
you would just take that one L.
Yeah. I mean, I'll cover the funeral. Like, like come on, man.
I'll give the family fucking
$500,000
easy,
bro.
fucking
Like,
printed.
Like, if
my bad.
Like, 100%. Like, I don't know.
I would probably do the same thing.
Like not like no psychopath shit, but like what if it's like all old people? You know, it's just like.
Well, that's the whole point, right? It's RNG. So who the fuck?
Yeah. So like.
I don't fucking care. I don't know.
Like
I don't care.
The possibility of it just being American number one is like slim. So it's like you're just gonna not saying that anyone else's life is worth less, but like the possibility of
the odds of you knowing them is less.
So it's just like I'm just gonna. It doesn't affect me.
I'm not gonna. I would spam the fuck out of it.
Yeah, so I'm just like.
I would I would probably sit there for like 20 minutes.
I was like 5, like every 5 seconds till I get a text like, "Oh my god, Mamba died." I'm just like,
well, now I have all this money and nobody to spend it with.
Then I had to figure it out. Just like, how did he die? So like, was it just like he just collapsed? If he just collapsed, that me. Was just like,
okay, well, to be like, if you're hitting the button for 24 hours and I die in those 24 hours, like, come on.
High possibility, but death is also RNG. So
based, especially
like if you have no prior health concerns, like who knows? But I mean, if someone I were to know die at that point, it's probably likely that, guys, thank you so much for watching the Yap Squad.
We love you. This has been episode 542.
10. But we will, hopefully next week we will hit you back with Angel. Again, he had some prior commitments, and I had to think of the word again.
Convictions.
He has some prior commitments. He'll be back next week. He's not actually gone.
Sir.
This co-host is here to stay. Because as he has shown, commitments matter to him. So, we appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe and leave a comment down below with your viewer question. We'll answer it next time for sure, because we don't get that many. So leave that message down below. If you're listening to this on Spotify, go ahead and follow the podcast. Go ahead and Share it with your friends, family, grandma, grandpa, whoever it may be. Just share that shit. Give us some views on that, please.
We deserve it.
And there is also a spot where you can leave a Q&A question down below as well. We can answer that there. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. All of our personal social media is the most squared. Mamba _opens.
Don't follow me.
I think it's just Mamba opens. And then Angel _Angel/ I believe is Angels. Go follow us on everything, please. And we will see you all in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We love you. Well, she's biting me.